everyone, and welcome back to Roll for Damage. Sorry about the very long wait to get started tonight. There was a few things we had to go over. You have stumbled across us playing The Scales Above once again, episode 5, Tempest, which is the last one before we have a small intermission for Easter. We'll have family things we got to do and stuff that's going on. And then there's a chance that when I do be stumbling, thanks X Calamity. When we come back, we will be doing pre-recorded games because it's a lot easier on everyone's having an adult life. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna get all the cast to do their hellos. I'm going to say thank you to Siren Escape for the music. Thank you, Siren Escape. Thank you, Bree and Shelby, for the shut up phone. The art. Usually that's off by now. Sean distracted me. I'm going with. And that messed the thing that set that off was someone's tweet about this game. So fitting. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying before, but we're gonna go through the highs. Hi, Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby, or ShibiDibiDoo on Twitter, or Whistle While You Work on YouTube, or Shadoodles in the chat. I got a lot of names. I'm confusing. You kind of just got to deal with it at this point. And I'm playing Nia, our just Nia. There ain't anything else to describe her. She's got a knife in her back right now, and it ain't a good time.
Yep.
Or dragon girl. We'll call her our dragon girl. That's more accurate.
Okay. Not devil girl?
Well, dragon devil.
It's all the same, right? It's got wings and weird skin.
It's weird shit.
She's alive.
Yeah, well, not for long.
All right. Next up, we'll go with Sarah. Frozen Sarah. There we go. Hello.
Hi. I'm Shro, or Sarah. I exist here and only here. I don't exist in the meat space. I'm a figment of everyone's imagination.
You can tell because she's lagging in real life.
How about that? I love you all. I'm here to play D&D. I'll be playing Tig, the unending tree sapling barbarian that's just doing her best. And she's just here to give out a whole lot of love and folksy wisdom without realizing it.
Okay. Shannon, you're back. Thank God, we needed someone to be here and forget that they're the community manager.
I'm not going to react like I usually do. Hi, everybody. I'm Shannon. Learning. Yes, I am.
She's so grown up.
I know. I'm a whole year older, and I grown up. I will have you know that I am screaming on the inside, but outwardly, I'm totally calm. Hello, everybody. I'm Shannon. I am the community manager for Paradise Productions, as well as a cast member on our Monday night show. And we just, it's still okay to say we just started our new campaign. I mean,
until episode 10, I'm going to say it's okay.
Great. All right. So then we got 3 more to go. We just started a new campaign, and it's going swimmingly. See what I did there? Because it takes place by the sea.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Come join us. I'm feeling very silly this evening. Come join us in Paradise. We'd love to have you. And tonight I will be playing Sloane, who has been doing some very important work on her relationship with fighting. And we'll see the results of that. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Stick around and find out. Sending it to, I'm going to try and point in the correct direction. It's definitely not. I'm going this way to Sean.
Hi. I am not the community manager of Paradise Productions, but
what are you?
Creative director.
That's right.
Oh God, I think I almost choked.
She is being silly tonight. Love it.
I am yes, the DM for our show that Shannon was mentioning, and the creative and direct creatively over there, here though I am Auric Solaris, timey-wimey dad, with bad timing, when it comes to his theirs to his friends who are going through it. And yeah, that's whom I am. What else?
We do the power hour on Sundays.
Yes, and other things all the time. Bunch of creative,
Wow.
nerdy stuff.
Amazing, Sean. Just
we're sort of joining forces and stuff.
Great.
And doing
No
a
one
few
comes to my
projects.
protection when they mock me.
Oh, I'm not getting political with this. All right. No, we're yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff in the near future. With Rough Damage and Paradise. It'll be a good time. Right now, the only hindrance on that is how goddamn busy we are. But yeah, hey Sean. You wanna do the recap, buddy? I'm not giving you a choice, so
Last week, oh god, I took too deep of an inhale. Last week on Roll for Damage, specifically
the
Scales Above.
Scales above.
Jenna, are you volunteering to do the recap? Did you?
No, I wasn't here, friend.
Sure, maybe you watched the VOD. All right. Last week on The Scales Above, our heroes had a very good conversation with one named Dakaris Stormwarden. Some of them with fists. Where they had conversations about their lives while sparring, and then Tig had a conversation with him that was sort of a reunion of sorts as well, and in that conversation, she was able to convince him to give us the axe that we came for of the High King of the Dwarves, which was very good because we didn't have to kill him, and we didn't want to. And he was actually a very, very, very nice man. He was rude, but he was also by the end he was nice. He cooked us dinner, and. And he was nice to Auric, except for the point when he had him by the throat. But
He just beat up the kid. That's all.
you did try
that's
to
true.
cast Wish at him. I think
I know we've been over this.
We don't want to talk about that.
But he gave me some books and sent me some PDFs. So for that first bit of time, I may have not been 100% paying attention because I was, like Auric, studying.
so. The first half of the session was just white noise for you as you were reading.
Yes. And then we left with some warnings from him. He gave us some cool communication devices so that we could send things back to him about for him to study. I have an amethyst band of communication and transposition and all other cool stuff. Then we went back to town to deliver the axe. We asked the king to leave the old man alone because he that's all he really wants. And then we went and acquired we met back up with Aaron and then left him because we were going to go to deal with Flesh, the bastard, one of the Bastard Five. The plan was for Nia to try to non-violently de-escalate the situation with Flesh while we were support there. We booped Nia on the nose, gave her a bunch of magic, and she went in and didn't even need it. She was crushing it. And had a nice conversation with Flesh, who even though they're not a child, takes the form of a child, and has basically kind of that mindset. And while she's still a creep, We got her to withhold the creepiness, particularly the more violent creepiness, in order to get, well, sort of. We half succeeded there. I don't think there'll be future unauthorized creepy violence, but she came peacefully. We acquired Aaron, and we teleported back to Etradale to reunite with our other friends. Etradale, or Etralone particularly, is in the process of evacuation because everyone knows Pestilence is on their way, one of the horsemen. I did a bunch of reading on Pestilence. I've got some old theories in the noggin. Yeah, and then we all kind of settled in, and Nia and Aaron had a nice little, well, it started nice, a nice little date night to get her mind off of all the bad shit going on in life. They had a very lovely moment. They went for a walk. They went and had dinner, and then they went back to Bob's Tavern to end the night. And as they stepped into Aaron's room, dead body. And it was Aaron on the bed, the body that we had, that the 5 had the whole time, and then stab in the back from Aaron, not Aaron. Turn around and it's Sam, the worst of them all, and that's where we left off.
Yes, very good. Thank you.
Succinct, to the point.
Yes. I can.
Very romantic.
I can see Shelby's like, center yourself.
Particular like the
And then I
Open
read
my
the chat.
notes.
Small town
Oh,
creep,
okay.
what date night isn't complete without a dead body?
Yes. So that's currently where the party stands. Right. So, Sean, what's Auric up to?
Oh, what's Auric up to?
Yeah.
You say?
Yep.
Okay. I would say, I mean, Nova, I don't. Where did the rest of us leave off? Were we still on the boat when they left?
Yeah, you have rooms at Bob's Tavern you can be in.
Okay.
You know, since you'll be staying in actually on a couple more days, the rooms on the boat aren't as comfortable when it's not a
Be better,
shape-shifting monster boat anymore. So it's, just a regular boat.
So I think before the end of the night, when Auric would retire to do his studies in his room at Bob's, just for like, or I guess at this point, I'll say like if we're kind of catching back up with where Nia is, Auric would be walking back to Bob's Tavern after actually probably have spending some time, not necessarily like questioning, but just sort of, I think Auric would have stayed like after Nia left, would have gone and just like sat across from the brig with Flesh, and may have like not questioned Flesh, but sort of if Flesh was in a talking mood, talk with her, especially in the way that Nia had kind of left off Flesh and Auric about working with Auric. Maybe we can redirect some of this anger and creativity to more helpful stuff. So Auric would have spent some time with her, not really pushing it, but starting that conversation a little bit and maybe asking a few questions here and there before eventually just not pushing it further and stepping out into the night to walk home and resume his study of the texts he brought him back at his room.
Okay. So you'll be back at your room, deep in your study. I get a perception check at disadvantage because you're you, and that's how you study.
Yeah. I will say Auric is actually probably not studying the books from Dakaris or anything like that. He's probably actually working on some of his personal projects.
Yep.
And gathering up, probably on his way home, gathering up any last-minute reagents he's been looking.
I mean, a lot of the stores won't be open, and they would have been like abandoned, so you can just steal stuff. No one's gonna.
Oh no, Auric would just pick things up. He would. I did not roll very well in that perception.
Oric's a god. What does he care?
Yeah, Auric. Like I think Auric might have even like walked by the reagent shop and been like, "Oh, they're closed. Shoot," and then been like, "Wait a second, I can completely twist reality at my own will."
Yeah, just
And then
teleport in, grab something, teleport out.
Exactly. Just
What
exactly.
a doors to a god.
Ew.
Leaves a random amount of gold on the table and steps out. Actually, I have really good perception. I didn't realize that. So that's actually a 16. Oh, wait, no, you said disadvantage. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's an 11.
Okay. All right. So you hear something happen in the hallway, but you don't really pay any mind. You're working on your projects. A few doors are opening. But again, you're just focusing on your projects. Tig.
Mhm.
Where are you at?
I would like to be assisting at the bar, or if Sloan is open to the idea, Tig would like to go pump some iron.
Am I with?
No,
I was gonna
Sloane
say, am I
isn't
with the
there.
group? Or I'm still training, right?
Yeah,
She's training.
yeah.
Fuck. Okay, then I'm gonna be helping at the bar. I'll put on my apron and I'll just walk around and just grab a little towel and wipe down the bench. And
Because this is one of the only bars left on the dock, it's actually pretty busy. They're trying not to keep too many people inside. They've set up like a bit of stuff outside. And they've got like kids who are coming, grabbing drinks and taking it to people staying elsewhere. So you do have a pretty like steady flow of customers going on in there. So do me a favor.
no.
Roll me an intelligence check as someone's asked for.
Am I gonna poison someone?
I'm trying to think of a drink, but I can't right now, even though there's a million of them. So just roll a dice. Let's see what
Slippery
you give them.
nipple. Oh, that's appropriate. Intelligence
Yeah.
0.
Okay. Okay. So, someone just wants like a little bit of, wine, as a nightcap before they go to bed, and you've sent a kid off with just like a jar of like, horrible moonshine whiskey sort of thing. And off they go, running down the road. So there's going to be some very sick people in the morning. But we'll see how this goes. You're just kind of keeping yourself entertained. There's lots of strange customers. There's people who've been coming in on boats to evacuate people, and then they stay waiting for the next pickup. So there's just like someone of every nation is here. You're seeing like kobolds scurry around, and then like fucking bugbears walking through. Like it's crazy right now.
Any kitty cats?
I'll say that there is one clawbound tabaxi.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other bartender who's Bob. Yeah. Bob. Tig need to make extra nice bowl of milk for that kitty cat.
That kitty cat is a 5'10", maybe. I guess tabby, colored like Prince Sarah. There you go. And his tail is just like constantly like angrily like moving. Like, get away! Everyone's like clustering around him. So like everyone's staring at him like, what the hell is this? They haven't seen a tabaxi very much before. So yeah, and then you walk over with effectively, he's like, milk you. All right. He makes an Irish coffee with just not a whole lot of coffee, mostly just milk and alcohol. It gives it to you in like a little bowl.
Walk over very carefully.
Just looks
How
at
are
you. What is this?
Isla's copy.
I haven't heard of that. Okay. And he just like picks up the bowl and takes a drink, and you just see his tail just like quiver on the spot for a second. He seems to be enjoying it.
I knew someone that was like you, and he was awesome. So you must be awesome too.
Make a, I don't know, like cuteness check, persuasion check.
Cuteness. Oh dear.
Just a flat charisma for you, I
persuasion?
believe. Yeah.
14.
That's not too bad. He's just like, thanks for the drink. I did order an ale though.
Oh yeah, that's coming too. This one's just a gift.
Okay, and then like he's like pushing, like, you know, one of the kobolds has come up and it's just like touching what he sees as.
I would pick up the kobold and just
flies off. Little kobold tumbling through the air. All right. Anyways.
No touchy.
So Tig is in the bar. Okay. Nia.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll get to you in a second. Sorry.
You're a dick.
I am
absolute
a dick. I know this has been eating at you. So I just want to make sure everyone's established where they are. Sloan. You are currently opposite Dak. It's night. You're about 10 feet away at the moment, having just broken away from a particularly energetic engagement, and just both got your weapons in your hand, panting, dripping sweat. He's like, better. And then she stops and sort of like looks up. Nia's in trouble.
What? How do you know that?
It's a long story. I have friends with her god. You have to go. And he sort of like looks around. He points to the house. Cupboard, bottom left, healing potions and a ring. Grab it.
I go without hesitation.
All right, and he like grabs a bunch of stuff. He's going to set up a few things while you do this. Inside, yeah, you'll find a cupboard that's got like an emergency kit. It's got a couple wands, a couple healing potions, a ring that has 4 gems, 3 of which are dull and 1 of which is glowing. There's also 2 small knives with runes etched in them, and a cloak.
I will take it all.
Okay.
Just everything. I also definitely open the right cabinet first instead of the left, because Sloan mixes up her lefts and rights.
Yep. So you have the first one and you see pots and pans. And he's like,
oh, right. Left. He said left.
oh, right, left, right. Yeah.
Well, those pots and pans are essential.
Yeah.
Just walks out,
So,
clanging.
I don't think that's right. He said healing potions. This is not right. I'll open the
Clang.
Whack
So-
someone with a pot to heal them.
You know what? I'll definitely take a frying pan and hang it off my belt.
If
just in
it's
case.
it's up to you if you want to change your attire from the bearskin cloak, or if you're going to throw this cloak around your shoulders.
You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time. I will fold up Bear Cloak neatly, and I will place it in the place of the other. I will put it in the place of the other cloak.
Place it in the place of the other place. Got
Yeah,
it.
I didn't like how that sounded, so I fixed it.
Yep, no worries. So, as you're coming out, he's digging up something in the field. And he pulls out a belt. So, I need this back. And
So it's what is it? It's to borrow? What am I borrowing?
put this on, and he throws you a belt.
Is it safe?
Yeah.
Does Sloan believe him?
Sloan, you can do an insight check if you wish.
Yes, I want to, please, and thank you. I have good insight. No, that 9. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Great. Snap, buckle, whatever sound. Click. That's what belts make.
Let me just triple check because
don't
my
All of those sounds belts make.
So this is a belt that the buckle has the face of a giant on it.
I knew it. Giant strength?
This giant's face on it has a crown of lightning.
Giant lightning?
You'll see in a moment.
Are you fucking serious?
I don't
Jesus
know what it is,
Christ.
but I'm excited now.
You should be.
Sorry. Yeah.
Everyone's just like,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
you'll see in a second.
You're about to get
reaction was
your-
correct.
Yeah,
You're about to love
wait.
your character.
Is she gonna turn into Cocaine Bear?
Hey, stop it! No one say anything. She can figure this out in a minute. So, you. He says the activation word for the cloak is windless step.
Okay.
Try
I
it
didn't know you
quickly.
needed to. Oh, windless step.
Alright, and he just kind of, like, just trust me here. And he sort of grabs you, or like, on the underarm and hip, and he lifts you into the air, and pushes you and lets you go. You don't fall,
Am
you
I
kind of,
flying?
yeah, you got a cloak of flying currently.
What?
He's prepping you! What do you want?
Hey, this is fucking awesome. I feel so cool. Okay. Yes.
I need both
the-
his back,
how
but
do I
this'll help.
Okay, how do I stop? This takes some getting used to.
Yeah, that ring, on charge.
Mm.
I want you to think of the sky above Etradale really hard.
Okay.
Think about it
Well,
now.
that's-
Concentrate.
Is it still going to work? I'm not magic.
Just try. Make an intelligence check.
Scrunch up my face. Oh, this is not going to go well. Okay. 14, 15 minus 1.
Okay.
Not bad.
There's a faint like pop in your ears, like when you're taking off an airplane. When you open your eyes, you're just floating about 400 feet above Etradale somewhere.
He didn't answer my question. I don't know how to get down.
Oh, no. She's gonna get shot
Down? I did. Instead of up? Down?
I'm
just think-
foregoing certain attunements for this, because otherwise you would be a while. But you're currently wearing a belt of Storm Giant strength, making your strength 29.
29.
Oh boy.
Told you should be excited, Miss Barbarian.
That's why he's like, I want these
that
back.
laugh.
This is
I don't
my
know if he's
war gear.
I don't think he's getting it back.
I'm
Oh,
telling you,
boy.
he can kick. I'm telling you that he can kick
He'll take
Sloan's
it
ass.
back.
Oh my god, not if I keep the belt.
Oh my
I-
lord.
Still think he would.
Let her
manage.
make a mistake. I want to see this. It's also cute as hell.
Okay.
All right, I need to up this.
She's hiding.
So while you're doing that, now everyone's in position. Nia. You have a knife
I do.
in your back.
I do.
How do you react?
You said this was a stab specifically to cause pain.
Yes.
Like
This-
it wasn't
this-
one that was meant to be lethal. I mean,
No, this
that's
is
what I-
this is a hi, I'm getting your attention stab, you know. Among
As you
friends.
do. As you do. I'm using your words for the pre-show, not mine.
know,
Let
I
it be
know.
known. Scream.
Okay.
It's not a particularly loud or blood-curdling one, but I think anybody would scream when they get stabbed in the back.
Yep. Okay. He
I'm not screaming into my mic though, so.
No, that's fine. I didn't want you to. I was hoping you wouldn't. I was hoping you would just say scream and not just be like, ah, into your mic. Alright, so he pushes you off the blade and smiles and just sort of like flicks it on the floor. And as he flicks it, despite the fact that the blade is a good 3 feet from the floor, a deep gash just whoosh across the floor.
Am I still standing, or did he like knock me prone?
I'd say he's still standing.
She whips around.
Ah, near the sister. So desperate and needy, and just unable to do a simple fucking thing. And he starts advancing on you with a knife, and it's making little figure eights in the air. And by knife, this is like a scalpel. It is very small.
I think Nia, as he's advancing, she's taking steps back,
Okay.
just like taking in this entire scene. She's like holding the wound on her back. She's like drawn her sunblade, but hasn't like brought out the blade yet. It's just the hilt.
I really don't understand. Everything was perfect. You were knocked down. I built you back up. Gave you everything you needed to do the job. And you didn't.
What fucking
You
job?
couldn't.
You just told me to find the body. You didn't say what to do.
Where's the sword, Nia?
Sword? You mean the one that was being held by my friend that absorbed war?
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't even think you could have pulled that from her.
Maybe. Looks like
You
I
want to
backed
cross a potential god?
always. And he goes serious as he says this. He is going to make a little flick at you with the knife.
God, tell me that to hit
28.
shield.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Nope. Sorry, I'm not hasted. I need to fix that. So, nope, that does hit. No shield.
And the second one is an at 20. I need my other dice, but look, I'll be nice to you and I'll roll one set of dice lower than it's meant to be because I can't find the other one I have.
Wow, how nice.
You can have
Still
chocolate for
stab
that.
you, but not as bad.
So 17 is the first slash just across your cheek.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling so bad.
Good.
And the crit only got
Keep
18
rolling bad.
as it just a little gash sort of like just across your chest, and it's from range. He's like 8 feet back from you as you've backed into the room. He's barely in the doorway, and he's just flicking the knife at you.
But I know that this is something he can do because I saw what he did to Yako. So
Yeah. The worrying thing is that he's doing this with a little knife, and he has a fucking great sword in his back at the moment.
yeah. I think Nia takes the cuts and just tries to stay standing. She
Okay.
hasn't activated her sword yet.
Maybe... Maybe I can cut your brother out of you and he can do the job.
Do what, chump? You do realize that everything you're doing is killing the family, right?
Probably about this time, I can imagine that you start to get... How do you respond to your brother being threatened? How do you feel?
She's pissed. Okay, I want to say that Nia is currently angry, but she's also experiencing shock and trying to put herself in a favorable position. So she's currently pissed.
Okay.
And the mention of her brother, she's like, fuck no. So just more pissed.
Okay. You probably start, as I mentioned pre-show, getting that feeling across your shoulders at the moment.
Gonna hold off on it. I wanna
just
wait
letting
for
you
a
know
very
it's there.
specific moment. Yeah.
I was hoping that you would be the one to fix it. End it. Daughter of the dragon, right?
And what, the horsemen coming?
Not really a concern.
Not a concern. Our entire plane of existence, our world, our realm being consumed isn't your concern?
He just sort of like
our family
leans against the door and is like, there's always something left, isn't there, though?
Do you care about any of the people you're recruiting in, or are they all being used?
They serve a purpose. Just like you did.
I'm so fucking tired of just being a purpose. Do this, Nia. Go there, Nia. Just for fucking once. I wanted to be just Nia. You gave that to me and then you ripped it away.
He steps into the room. He's about 5 feet from you.
As soon as his foot goes over the threshold, I'd like to bring out the wings.
Okay. And with that, like, sort of whoosh, as they pop out, fill the room, the big whoosh of air is about, and like you are standing there, you know, looking pretty big and scary, is the moment Tamel kind of like groggily puts his head in the room and is like, Nia, is everything okay? What's going on?
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
And
don't you fucking dare, Kyle.
Sam is going to draw the broadsword.
Don't you fucking dare.
And make a swing at the interruption.
Don't you fucking dare. Do I still have a hero point? Do I have a hero point?
You track that. I haven't been tracking your guys' hero points.
I don't know. I burned it at the end of last season. I don't know if we got if it refreshed.
If you burn it, it doesn't refresh.
Yeah, but you've had situations where we do heroic things that it comes back. Would maybe fixing the rift to hell count? Because I will burn it again if it does.
Or even the moment with flesh, maybe getting in for that.
Roll a dice for high or low.
I think that's probably the best bet. Roll. Pick high or low. Pick high or low.
High.
Okay. I rolled a 5, so unfortunately, not.
Don't kill my
However, he swings out. He does hit, but it wasn't a super precise swing because it's just he was facing you and he just kind of pulled the sword out and just swung down and backwards to get this.
Can Nia
over
attack him when he's turned?
You can. Tamel takes a hit, as does the wall, the floor. And I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get someone else to do something. Sean, roll a Constitution save for the building, so it can.
Oh God! When you said roll a Constitution save, I was like, it hits Auric.
No, I was like, no, Auric is paced.
The building rolled a 17.
Okay, so it didn't, like, it cut into the floor and Tamel, and the wall and stuff. Tamel takes a hit. He's not dead, but he is sliced, and the building is like there's just this huge rift through it. Doesn't collapse the floor. Tamel doesn't disappear into the floor below, but he's fallen down. He's like got this line goes across his arm, chest, arm, and he's kind of shocked and bleeding without his weapons. He was just an old man 90 coming to see what's going on. Roll for initiative.
$23.
23. I am currently trying to find some music to go with this. So, 23 from you. Everyone gets to roll initiative because I need to be able to slot them in as they arrive.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Sweet. Ooh, I'm going to use my fancy magic dice. This is an important battle. You know what? Fuck my dice.
Okay, so Nia got 23. Auric, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What'd you get, Tig?
7.
What'd you get, Sloane?
19.
Okay, Sloane is a 19. Tig is a 7. What's your dexterity, Auric?
+3.
Okay. So, Sam is ahead of you. He also got a 20, but his dex is higher.
I figured he'd have higher dex than me.
And then the last person gets here. Take from downstairs. You hear this crash, and as you turn around to look up, you then hear screams from the front door. Looking back, there is a tall metal humanoid shape who has appeared. Everyone is backing away from him. His fingers have small blades protruding from them, and his forearm to wrist starts extending as his chain starts unraveling. And he starts just moving languidly forward, rolling his shoulders, creating like this whipping motion with these bladed hands.
Oh, hell no!
Yep.
We got a problem downstairs. Helping, please. Iggy! Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Please hide under tables and take your drinks and snacks with you.
People are running and screaming, and you're just like talking calmly.
Yeah. Fold up my apron, and I'm going to take it with me, walk up to this gentleman. Excuse me, do you have a hall pass?
Alright, we're going to stop that right there to go back upstairs.
That's so cute.
Right. Nia, any attacks you make at Sam are at disadvantage.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing that's going to happen is as a bonus action, I'm marking it with my Hexblade's Curse. I think Nia is going to take 2 attacks at him.
That gives you advantage on the attacks as well? What does that do? I can't remember.
Nope, it increases my crit range is what it does.
Cool.
Yeah.
I crit on a 19 and a 20.
Okay.
So that is Well, fuck. The disadvantage, but I rolled one of the rolls was a 19, but that was a 16 plus 11, so a 27.
That will hit.
All right, well, let's do the second attack real quick. And then a 25.
25.
Mhm.
Okay. 25 misses.
All right, well, then he's getting hit with the Hellfire Wing first.
Okay. As this...
And I'm going to smite him.
No worries. Go for it. So this
Oh.
big wing with a blazing hellfire at the tip just stabs out at him.
Yep, and wherever my Eldritch Smite is, if I can find it. Okay, so my spells are it, I think. So sorry, I should have already had this
That's okay.
figured out. My smite is a 3rd level, so that's 3d8? Yeah. It's 1d8 per spell level. And I believe Sam needs to make a save or fall prone.
Yeah, what type of save?
I'm checking. I'm so sorry. I have cue cards and I should have like written them out better. Come on, where are you? Eldritch Smite. Oh. It's not a save, it's just... And you can knock the target prone if it's huge or smaller.
Yeah, go for it. So this wing comes out, he tries to dodge aside, and he sort of like gets clapped by the inner part of the wing, so he gets a bit of a burn, but that wing bit knocks him down. He sort of hits the ground, and he rolls back to his feet, sort of almost like a theater roll.
It takes 14 points of Hellfire and 14 points of Force.
No worries. Let me just mark that down. Don't hurt my bad guy. That's me.
And on top of this, I'm not going to yell this as loud as it is, but Nia just yells to Mel, "Get out of here." I don't know if Dad'll listen, but I'd like him to not die.
He's going to turn around and say, "No, Dad. Stay." As he casts Charm Person.
I would like to counterspell.
Go for it.
I'm gonna spend my Charm Person as...
I didn't tell you the level.
I'm gonna burn a 5th level.
That'll do it. Alright.
Mia just says, like,
Yeah.
Mia just, like, she mutters the incantation that interrupts the spell, and she says, "You're a coward who can't fight alone."
He just sort of looks around for a second. What do you think's happening right now? But I'm glad you've got something you care about. And he will, with his bonus action, attack you. Okay, let me do the math.
If it's under a 28, I'm casting shield.
Alright. It was 25, so you rolled pretty badly. So you shield it, and as he swings out with a sword, this time actually, like,
She just uses the wing as the shield.
yeah, it's not in melee range again, it's still that sort of like, he's rolled and stood up away from you, swung out and done it. You know, you had such potential.
Had?
Yeah.
I still have potential. Just not with you.
The dead don't really have potential now, do they?
I'm still breathing.
Make your attacks.
Well, first, Nia's gonna bonus action cast haste on herself.
Okay, and he will counterspell.
Well, that's a roll off. So,
6th level, he'll counterspell.
well, I didn't say what level I burned for haste, but
I know. But
it definitely was not my 6th level, so say, well, fine, and take 2 attacks.
Okay.
Is he still at disadvantage?
Yeah, everything you do against him is at disadvantage.
Okay, that's another 25.
Mm-hmm.
And 23.
Yeah, so miss and miss. Okay. He hooks you. Thought you understood. I thought you got it. God's world need to go so we can start again.
I don't disagree that the gods have been inactive. But what you're doing is bringing the end. The whole family's going to die. Flesh, pain.
All the weak people need to go. They're the ones that prop up the gods and the corruption out there.
Are they corrupt or are you? You've become so angry that you've just let it consume you. And I let you do that to me. The only difference is I fucking woke up.
Once it's all over, this place will need a king. And he'll attack you. Two swings in melee.
Mm-hmm.
Which I need to make sure I get right because it's higher. So that's a miss. That's a crit. Yeah, so 33.
33 damage.
That's just the crit. I'm just making sure you can't like shield it or anything away.
You crits always go through. I don't think you can. It's possible to
I'm being friendly to you right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't boost my AC up to a 33.
I don't know. You fucking go pretty high sometimes. All right.
Yeah. It would have been a 28 or 28 like 5 seconds ago or 30.
And as you're too busy dodging stuff, he's going to, with his other hand, just swish the scalpel at Tamel.
Oh my god. Stop trying to kill my dad. Why has Tamel not left?
He stood up and he was like, "Do I help Nia? Do I not?" And then the blade, the melee, he's getting one more attack against him. All right, you see a pretty deep laceration across his hamstring, and he's like goes stumbling down the hallway, bleeding. You, on the other hand, are going to be taking. You take 14 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 17 points of damage.
Alright.
As this big ol' greatsword just slashes across you quite nastily. And then he's going to spring away a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many hit points you have?
Which 74.
Okay. He's done quite a bit of damage to you. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Auric.
Yes.
As Nia, if you want to, you can roll your attack of opportunity against him as he sprung away from you.
Well, I'm a warcaster, so that's going to be an Eldritch Blast with 4 beams coming at him.
Go for it.
Nice.
Disadvantage on all the attack rolls, though. You have Tamel open the door like, Auric,
26.
and he stumbles into the room bleeding really badly. Help, Nia, please.
Okay, so that's a 26. That's a crit because I rolled a 19 and a 20.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, that's a crit. That's a miss. That's also a miss. So 2 hits, 1's a crit.
Yep. Roll your damage.
Okay, first attack is 11 points of force.
Mm-hmm.
Second is... Ooh, nice. 21 points of force.
Whoop. Oh my god, why? Please hold. I love D&D Beyond's like, I know that you're playing a game right now, but would you like some advertising? Stop. Upgrade to hero or master. I'm like, no, I just let me see the rolls my friend just made. Thank you. Cool. Alright. Wow, 11 followed by 11. Nice. And then oops, sorry, keep banging my microphone. So 11 plus 21. Is that what I said before? That we had?
Yep.
11 plus 20.
Crits be bad, yo.
Alright, how do you respond to Tamel? Boric, she needs help, please. And he's just like, he's on the floor now, just dragging a limp leg behind him.
Is he just like injured, or is he like on the edge of
He's pretty fucked up, but he knows
Will
what
he
he's
be
doing.
okay if he's on his own?
He's already
As long
like
as he's-
applying like a poultice across his chest,
Cool.
like on the floor, out of like one of the bags that you guys have on the floors in your rooms. And he's making a tourniquet around his leg, so he's kind of like he should survive a few rounds.
Yep. And how far away is Nia's room?
Like 3 doors down.
Like, okay, so something I can get there easily with my movement.
Yes. You just
okay,
didn't pay
so-
any attention for a few rounds. I was like, what is this racket?
I imagine as soon as the door like bangs open and Tamel kind of collapses in, Auric is just like immediately taken out of it. Auric has been there's a bunch of shit all over Auric's room as he's been working on something. But as soon as he sees,
off.
yeah. I mean, Auric might have even had like a silence spell around him while he's working. And he first of all checks into Tamel, helps him into the room if he needs help, steps out, close the door. And I cast a movable object on the door, so no one can get in there.
Okay. I'll say that all of this puts you like outside your room, but not moving any further, because you have to like drag him in, get out, cast the spell.
Yeah.
That's pretty much move bonus and standard action.
Yeah, I do allow him to I give him access through the spell, like he can open the door.
Yeah.
But only he can open the door. And then that would be use my movement and my action. And yeah, that's all I can do really, I think, at this point. So I imagine Auric is just like carefully walking towards the door. You know, Auric is not a fighter in close spaces. So he's like carefully moving to the door, trying to make sure that he doesn't cue Sam into his approach. And yeah, I can't really do much else other than keep Tamel safe. So that's the end of my turn.
Nia. Sam is now in the hallway, looking towards where Tamel went.
Wait, can I see Sam in the hallway when I go out?
Yeah.
Okay, that might change what I do. As far as my bonus action that I would
feel
still
like
have.
it was these things kind of happened at the same time. Like Tamel
I step out and he steps out at the same time.
And did that as you get out, a movable object, turn, he steps out the room and looks at you, and you're like, oh hi, Mark.
Okay, then I'm good where I am then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
he's not looking at me, right? I'm out of his line of sight.
Not quite. Like I can still see the screen if I'm looking this way. And it's
I'm
not
more
like you're a
saying-
small person. You're a massive fucking winged.
No,
thing
I'm
right
more.
now.
Wait. Well, then because he's not paying attention to me, I'm going to quicken and subtle this spell because it'll show no verbal or somatic components, so he
Yep.
won't know a spell's going off. And I'm going to haste myself.
Okay.
Nice.
So +2 to AC. I double my movement. Another action, and then Nia's going to bound out, like sprint off after him and just keep attacking.
Yep. Make your attacks.
All right.
Still at disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
You
All
got
right.
this.
That is a fuck math. How does math work? 26.
Hits.
Uh, 25 does not hit. Third attack. Ooh, okay. 27.
Hits.
So he's being hit with Hellfire once and then Radiant.
No worries. So
10 points of Hellfire. 8 points of Radiant.
you come flying at him, running at him, and your two wings just stab out, and he tries to sort of like turn his shoulders sideways to not get hit, and you just kind of knock him on both, gashing both sides. He's like preternaturally good at getting out of the way of things, but you're moving just a touch too fast for him to completely dodge every hit.
With the rest of my doubled movement, because I'm assuming 60 feet is enough for me to come into his threatened square, bash him in the face, and then stand in front of him so that there's something in between him and Auric.
Yep. Not that you know Auric's there, but you think Tamel's there, and that's probably even more important.
Yeah, well, I was more being like, I'm putting myself in between him and Auric on the board, but I don't know Auric's there yet. I'm more worried about Dad,
Ouch.
sorry.
We know who the favorite
Fair.
is.
That's fair. That's fair.
Tamel, like, treated me like a daughter. Auric wanted to use me as a test subject, I'm pretty sure.
I've never
Oh,
done
I
that.
keep banging my mic. I'm so sorry, everybody.
You never got the chance.
I didn't say you did, I said that you wanted to. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
That was when I first found out you were a dragon.
You are in the way, and you're just getting in his face.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you. And casts Dominate Person.
Counter spell.
You can't see it. She's in the way.
No, you don't have to see the
I
spell.
don't think
You
that's
just
how.
No,
Is it
counterspell
just
is you're
the-
within 60 feet of the person casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to see them.
Don't have to be able
Just
to
as
pick
if you
up.
attempt to interrupt
Oh,
a
because-
creature in the
yeah,
process
no
of casting
worries.
a spell. Creature is casting a spell of third level or lower, blah 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 blah. Yeah,
Roll.
all that stuff.
Hmm.
19, baby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna stop it.
That will stop any spell.
That'll stop a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm pretty sure it's gonna stop it. Fine. He's going to swing the sword underhanded towards Auric behind you. Because you are standing up with wings, he doesn't have to slash directly at you. The projection of the blade can pretty much go wherever the hell he wants. I'm sorry, Auric.
Oh,
I was
good.
trying to help you, man.
Yeah,
take-
I appreciate it.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All
10
right.
over my AC.
Let me
Sure, he would hit me with his modifier.
get some dice up. I'm trying to remember how you do your rolly bits now. Here we go. All right, we're halfway there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. For the chat, I didn't see that. That was 53 points of damage that just showed up in our chat bot.
18 D4s?
Now I'm going to double check how this works because I've written it down and I need to make sure, but I'm pretty sure you took a lot more than just that much damage. Give me a moment.
Jesus
Is Orc
Christ,
even
okay.
still awake after that?
Yeah, Orc
Sure,
has a lot of
full
health.
Yeah.
Also, Orc has +5 to his con, so Orc is...
Oh, I
a
forgot
wizard.
you're not. I forgot you're not like frail like most wizards.
Yeah. I'm not strong, but I am quite healthy.
He's
You drank your
emotionally
milk.
frail. Like all
Yeah,
wizards.
Orc has strong bones, but not strong
Emotionally
muscles.
frail.
And he's emotionally frail, yes.
Aren't we all in this whole party?
This whole world.
Oh,
Well, no, not
Well-
Tig. Tig is the light in the dark of everything.
yeah.
Okay. You take 125 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
Did you hit me with a sword, I thought? 125? Jesus Christ.
Are you still alive?
Yes, I am.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're like,
Do you
I'm not
want to
playing.
be?
He's like, okay. So,
What the hell did he hit me with?
I think the same thing that he hit Yako with.
yeah, pretty
That
much.
fucked up his face. We know he has an anti-magic weapon on him at some point of some kind, so
Well, good luck, Nia.
He just opens the door and goes back inside. He's like, no, I've made a
well, the
mistake.
door's an immovable object too, so that would be hilarious. Yeah, no, he's gonna die here probably.
What was that? Was that a legendary?
I will tell you what it is later.
Okay.
Okay.
I meant how did he attack me outside of his turn is what I meant.
It's not outside of his turn.
Oh, we went. Oh, yeah, that's right, because everyone else.
His
is not.
bonus action.
Oh, great. Just gonna mute myself now.
I think Shannon's dead. All right.
She said
Anyone
she'd
on
still
BRB?
Nah, I
Still
didn't see
hear
that.
us.
So
I'll check your Discord.
no. Nia, make your attacks.
Yes.
As you just hear this, I guess, like grunt behind you, and if you risk the glance over your shoulder, you probably see that Auric has a very deep laceration from hip to collarbone.
Nia is going to bonus action, twin spell heal. So Auric takes 70 back,
Thanks.
and I'm taking 70 back. As all of Nia's wounds knit back together. And then she's gonna slash at him 3 times.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 28 to hit.
Please hold. He's gonna pull a Nia, I think. Just searching for spell. Please hold. Because I don't use these spells very often, so I have to actually look them up as I do them. 28 to hit misses as a invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects him.
Is it a shield spell?
It is a shield spell.
Counter spell.
She
has no reaction to be able to counter my counter spell.
That's correct.
That's true. That's true.
And it was first level, so it just
Nia.
goes.
Nia's not fucking around. So does that 28 hit?
It now does, yes.
Nice.
26.
It's
26. So that's gonna be 2 Hellfire, 1 Radiant.
Yep.
13 points of Hellfire.
Yards, Tony.
14 points of Hellfire. 11 points of Radiant. And then a Smite.
Yep, I want you to go through that again just once more for me.
Okay, so
13.
Hellfire in total from both attacks is 27. 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yep.
27 points of hellfire, 11 points of radiant,
And a smite.
and a smite. Yes. So that is 13 points of smite, and he is now knocked prone.
13 points of smite.
Yep.
Okay. Once again, he just kind of rolls back to his feet. Like, he's like, he shakes the blood out of his long hair and just slicks it back over his head, and just like comes away with just dripping blood from his hand. Holds up the greatsword in one hand. The interesting thing about this blade, a life stealer. Don't even have to really kill you, just get you weak enough. And he casts Dominate Person again.
What's the save? And
Um,
this is a charm, is it not?
it is. You'll
And
be
advantage on the roll.
and then you'll be disadvantaged after that because of what he
Oh, it's a
does.
flat roll.
And the save is 24.
No.
I
You
not-
need to tell me the. You need to tell me the stat.
Okay, roll the dice. There's a charisma. Just roll the
Charisma.
dice. No,
Fucking
not charisma,
thank
sorry.
you.
Wisdom. My apologies.
Oh
The
well,
only
then I
person is
don't have.
wisdom.
It is physically impossible for me to beat that DC. As
So,
usual.
yeah. Auric. You watch
Did he go twice?
Pardon?
Did he go twice?
Yeah, you are meant to have a shot here. So your counterspell would have refreshed. Because it went him,
Oh, wait.
Nia, him. So I accidentally skipped you.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, that threw me off.
That's alright. I'm just remembering that yes, you are still there. You are
I
very
was
hurt.
like, how did he stab me and then go again? Okay.
Yeah, because he took the hits from Nia and then he went back to his turn, and I kind of just forgot you existed for a moment.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay in the fight? Are you gonna be like, nope, and run away?
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm just thrown off.
That's right. I apologize. That was my fault. DM blunder.
I mean, he's trying to dominate Nia, right?
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'll counterspell.
All right.
Let me roll. Another 19.
Okay. Doesn't go off. And he will be like, I am really getting...
Oh!
What?
No, it doesn't matter. I'll stick with the... I was just remembered I can temporal shunt, but I'll stick with the counterspell.
All right.
It's
I'm
more
really
safe.
Getting sick of you, Auric. It is your turn as well. I'll say, because you would actually be able to
Good
have a
2
turn.
turns.
Because the thing is, if he uses bonus action to slash at you now, and you would have had a turn and could have moved, I would feel awful if you died. So,
Oh, I'd be very mad.
yeah. If you want to go hide around a corner somewhere, and then you can stick your head out and be like, get us, Bill, and go back to hiding.
Do I
that's
have
fine.
a full turn?
I'll give you a full turn.
Okay.
But you know what's coming. If you're still there at the end of this,
It's not my fault at that point if I'm
Yeah.
still there. Yeah. Okay, but I just want to be able to at least get an action on him. I'm going to cast. Oh god, why the hell do I have all these area of effect spells?
Nia can take it. Don't worry.
No, I can't.
No, it's not Nia that I'm worried about. It's the tavern.
Just
and all of
destroy
the,
Bob's Tavern again. Do it.
right, just have us all fall into a black hole. Okay, so I'm going to cast. Let's see. I'm gonna cast a magnify gravity. Yeah, behind him, so it doesn't hit Nia. It's a 10-foot radius sphere. And each creature in the sphere on the turn when they cast the spell must make a Constitution saving throw. So he needs to make a con save.
What's the DC?
19.
Okay, he succeeds.
Okay, he is going to still take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So where's my damage for that? Okay. Fuck that one. So it's 20 total, so he'll take 10 force damage. Whoop,
that's
okay,
not
cool.
the right one.
All right, so he takes 10 damage, and then I am going to I'm going to walk back into the room because I can manipulate the movable object. So I'm going to actually, let me.
If you're back inside the room,
yeah,
you have to be able to, I am assuming, see or hear a spell being cast, not just like completely deaf on the other side of a wall and be like, yeah, I can't spell that.
What does this seem like? He's going to be able to hit me no matter where I go then?
No, it's more you counterspelled the dominate. And I'm just going to say that if you are in a room next time, I'll let it happen now, it's fine. I'll say
okay.
like you had the door crack open and you just closed it. I'm fine with it, right? But next time, just keeping it in mind that if you're inside a room, you can't counterspell a spell.
Well, next time, let me have my turn.
Yep, and that's on me.
Then
That's
we wouldn't
why
have this confusion.
That's why I'm saying it. All right, and we're going to try to go. So, Sloan, in the sky above the city, you see cuts just coming out of the roof of a building about, I don't know, 500-600 feet away from you. So you would spend, if you want to go help Nia, you would have spent all this time flying.
Mm-hmm.
And in just a moment,
definitely.
you better crash through. So I want you to think about what you're going to do, and we're going to actually now go from top to bottom of initiative order for the rest of this.
I know exactly how I'm going to make my entrance.
All right. Nia, you're copying the bonus action damage because he's inside the room. We're going back to the initiative order. So let me roll some dice.
The good thing I just took myself up to full.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Let me,
And you got to tell me what he hits me with. Because if it's below a 30, I'm going to shield it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. That part's fine. Give me a moment. For some reason, character sheet's acting all funny. Just why? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Alright, to hit you. Can you please let me look at the character sheet D&D Beyond? Why are you being a butthead? Okay.
D&D Beyond doesn't want you to kill Nia.
Proficiency is 32. Okay.
Yeah, no, that hits. Fucking ridiculous.
Roll. It didn't come
Okay.
up. It's just not working.
44.
Thank you. D Beyond, god damn it. Alrighty. 44 plus a lot.
This is a bonus action attack?
It is. 116 points of damage, slashing.
Hey.
Okay.
Well,
Is it my turn now?
Hold on, because
Hold
Nia
on.
is now stunned because she is physically incapable of making that con save to keep her haste up.
It
Oh shit.
is Oryx's turn.
Fuck. Oh, that's not good. I
As
bet you this.
Sam is just
Okay,
like, as he's like
actions.
leant back, he's just drawn this blade, and it's still a good foot from you, but you just get this smash across your chest, And yeah, it is nasty. You are bleeding profusely. Auric, your turn.
All right. Like that. Everything I have is not useful in a confined space. Nia, I mean, I guess first thing I do is I peek out the door to see the state of Nia.
Nia has less than 25 hit points.
Well, I figured you had should I go for something on him or try to get Nia out of there? But also, I want to kill this guy, but I don't think we'll be
Please
able to.
just kill him. Fucking kill him.
Okay.
I'll say that you can tell from all the just river of blood on the floor that Nia does not have long left.
Kill him. Fucking kill him.
She's worse off than Tamel. She's just managing to stay on her feet. But it is up to you what you want to do.
He probably has fucking legendary resistance. I hate it. Okay. Won't work that way. Shit. Fuck.
Yep, shit fuck.
That's what I cast. I cast shit fuck on him at 9th level.
And what it does is it fucks shit up. Alright. So what do you
okay.
do?
I am gonna cast 9th level spell on him.
I wish you were never born.
I wish I yeah. After the mishap with Wish the day before, or it didn't prepare it for today.
He's now
You
scared
and
of
your
that
entire
spell.
existence and essence cease to exist.
I'm gonna cast Time Ravage on him.
Okay, what's the save?
Ooh.
That is a 19 con save.
Well, he rolled a 17 plus 9. He is fine.
I use my reaction to make him fail it.
You asshole. Alright. He has 30 days left to live. And what's the rest that happens with it?
So he now is aged rapidly to the point where he has 30 days left before he dies of old age. In this old stage, his attacks have disadvantage. Oh, he has disadvantage on everything. Ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws. His walking speed is halved. Only a Wish spell or the Greater Restoration spell with a 9th level spell slot can end these effects and restore the target to its previous age. He also takes 10d12 necrotic damage.
Fuck shit.
Fuck
up.
yes. This is
He
the fuck
is
shit.
my wizard.
Hell yeah.
He takes 76 necrotic damage.
Alright. Jesus.
Smell.
Yeah,
No,
and
his name is Auric.
26. Okay. Anything else you're doing?
and-
You close the door again?
Yeah. No, I think I might actually. Auric might be. This might be the only time in his entire life that he's going to be brave and like stand over someone who's weak and almost being hurt. And I will face step over Nia so that there's something there, in between Nia and him. But the fun part is he also has to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of me. He has disadvantage on this due to his old age. DC 19 wisdom save.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, well, he was
would have
almost scared of me.
He would have had advantage, and you gave him disadvantage, so it became a flat roll.
Yeah.
And he passed.
So I'll teleport in
Which is
between
lucky,
them.
because that was not a good save for him.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. So I'll teleport there, so this sort of burst of Fey magic goes around, and he obviously just sort of shakes it off, and Auric is standing over Nia, kind of cupping the gash of wound on him as well, and just say, "She doesn't love you anymore. It's over."
He just like, smiles as he coughs out blood, and his skin starts to... It's not like a normal age, it starts like desiccate, and... Here's a weeb reference. For people who watch My Hero Academia, there's a guy that like literally desiccates things to death, and he's all like dried out looking. And he looks like him. His hair goes like white. His skin gets like stretched taut and just ravaged. Okay. Sloan.
Save us.
You see as you flying down that inside the like foyer lobby fucking bar area currently, Tig is facing off against Pain, but you can see cuts appearing in the roof of the building somewhere deeper in it.
So am I still flying above it?
You are, I'll say you are 30 feet above. You'll be able to move and smash through the roof somewhere.
That, yes, I would very much like to smash through the roof and 3-point land,
Where?
please.
Against
Wherever.
Pain and Tig, or upstairs to Nia, Oric, and Sam?
Well, Dax said that Nia was in trouble, so I think that's been Sloane's sole focus. So, so upstairs. Sorry, Tig, I'm coming for you. After I promise.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Just encourage me.
You go, girl. Okay. Yeah, so I would like to crash through the roof and 3-point land. And I guess you tell me where I would land, because it's going to determine what I say as I land. In
Some
relation.
sleeping couple's bedroom, and it's like, oh.
They're still sleeping through all of this?
They had noise cancelling headphones.
Yeah.
High tech.
Silence spell.
Okay, make a strength check to see if you go through the roof. Don't
Oh,
forget.
you mean with my 29 strength?
Yeah, and I'll let you rage on the way in.
Oh, fuck yeah. Thanks.
So it's advantage.
All right, let me just. All right, strength.
Sam's got a little fight
thank
left in him.
God.
See if you can make it
Oh
out
my
of this.
God, I rolled the same thing twice.
Okay.
How?
I don't know. 11.
Buddy.
I know.
She hit a support beam.
This is what you hear. And she just bounces across the roof twice. And everyone looks up for a second, and Sam starts laughing and gurgling blood out of his mouth as he is fucked up. Not dead, but fucked up.
It's still
Good,
my
he's
turn.
You can attack the roof if you want.
Yeah, can I punch through the roof, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take your big sword and just take a chunk of the roof out. Just here's Johnny and put your head through it. Look around.
I meant to do that.
Here's Sloan.
Exactly.
21.
21 does hit the roof
Great, but
of a
then with a
large building.
fucking 6 plus 15, but 6.
How much damage?
I don't know.
What'd you
21.
get for using the roller and not using your dice?
Yeah, I know. No, 18
All right. So,
points of slashing damage.
make another attack. You get 2 attacks.
Yes. I'm gonna roll my actual dice this time.
That's what I've been doing. I don't trust the D&D Beyond roller for anything but damage.
27.
Hits.
Right.
It's like a 15, 10 maybe to hit the side of a building.
I hope 15
12
isn't what
points
it
of
takes to
slashing
hit the
damage.
side of a building.
12 points. All right. You do create a big enough hole for you to get your head and like one arm and the sword through. So there's just this like gnashing Sloan hanging from the roof. You'll be able to pull yourself through next turn, or you can
Great.
carve it open
That
next
wasn't
turn.
the cool landing that I had pictured, but you know what?
Just pull yourself through, flops through onto the floor, gets up.
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Still terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still pretty scary to have a thrashing Sloan pulling herself through the roof. Like you're basically like digging through the roof.
I have a story to tell
Basically.
you all later when we're not on air. Okay. Let me check, because I'm pretty sure that pain's about to shiv Tig. Okay. You ready,
I
Tig?
don't want to fight pain. I really liked pain.
I am here with my apron, and I would
That
like
you
to throw
folded
it in
your-
Pain's face.
Well, my first attack missed.
Because I threw
Yep.
my apron.
The first one,
That'd be
like,
great.
he's like swings out at you with this like flail hand and just gets the apron. Like as it swings away, it's just shredded off him. And then the next two hit. So you take.
My intention was to be like, pocket sand. Nah. So I was just like, apron. There.
21 points of damage,
Yep.
and then 21 points of damage.
Okay.
You're not raging yet, so it's not halved.
Nope.
So 42 all up.
Easy.
What you can see though is as he's done this, he's standing now on one leg, and because all of his body can stretch, all the joints can change out, and he's got perfect balance. As he whips the leg out, it collects a bunch of metal as it swings through, and that metal absorbs into his body, becoming thicker plates of armor.
Oh yeah.
But it's your turn, Tig. Would you like to hit something?
I would like to rage.
Yep.
And
Yep.
what's the ceiling made out of?
Wood, but your weapon's also made of stone. The head of it is stone in like a tree trunk.
Yeah. Cool.
I realize this now after I made the encounter and not before, and it's annoying me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I saw your face. I was just like, does he not know?
Nah.
Yeah, cool. Apron. Ow! You're a dick. Attempt to smack the leg out from underneath him with my stone hammer.
Make 2 attacks for me. I'm gonna give you a bit of story to this.
Okay. 16, 32.
That will hit.
Sweet. And do I crit on a 19?
No.
Yeah.
I'm no fuck. Okay, you're right, I don't.
Why would she crit on a 19?
It's
I
a
don't know.
different
I was
barbarian subclass.
Yeah, my bad. 19, 29, 35.
Yes. Alright. Roll your damage.
Wait, you didn't send me the damage for the stone thing.
3d8.
3d8? Sweet.
And then it's got the same bonus as your 3d8
Yeah, thought
plus
so.
whatever.
Yeah, 13, 14, 16, 17. So 17, 27 on the first one. And 22 on the second hit. So 49 damage all up.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah. You swing for the leg. You don't hit the leg. What you hit is the core of his body. And with just this, the sound of Thor hitting Captain America's shield, that just fucking clang into the wall. And he hits the wall, and as he's falling, while he's still in the air, you've charged after him and slammed it down, and he just fucking bounces off the floor as you've hit him really hard, but he just stands back up.
That was cool.
Ooh, bouncy ball.
Nia.
Why are you here?
Your turn.
Yeah? I'm hurting. Like a lot.
So that's the
And-
choice. Can you finish him off before he finishes you off? If you're both weak right now.
Yeah. The answer is yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Nia pushes, like, she like, she like just like flicks the blood off her hands, pushes past Auric, and first gonna make 3 attacks
Mm-hmm.
with the wings.
Mm-hmm.
26.
He will shield.
Counterspell. It's my last
I
one.
Figured as much.
Nice.
It's my last one.
Yeah, with a cough, he like holds up a hand. Shield. You bash aside with your magic.
Second attack was a miss.
Yeah.
Unless his AC has gone down.
Nope.
Yeah, so. Third attack. It's a crit.
All right.
I rolled a 2 19s.
19s. Yeah.
I
But he's
crit
still-
on a 19 still.
Still at disadvantage. So, but yep, that's fine. 2 19s are gonna do it.
Alright, so let's do damage. I want to say these are with the radiant wing.
Yep. Go nuts.
So, is that 2 hits? Yeah,
Mhm.
2 hits. First attack is
Well, these aren't at disadvantage. Oh yeah, you're right.
They are at disadvantage.
12. These are at 12 points of radiant for the first attack.
Plus 12. Yep. And then the next one.
19 points of radiant for the second. Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Bonus action. Quickening a spell.
What are you gonna do?
We're going to be real simple here, I think. Bonus action, we're going to quicken a word of radiance. No,
Mhm.
no, never mind. We're going to do Eldritch Blast because I'm not risking this motherfucker making a con save. So that's just 4 more attacks at him.
Yep. Disadvantage. Off you go. And I don't know what your stats are for charisma, but I imagine it's 20.
My charisma stat? No, it's 19.
Okay. Plus 4 to hit. Plus 10. That's good.
That was a 25 to hit, so that misses. 27. 28. And that's also a miss, so that's 2 hits.
2 hits. Roll the damage. He's very close to dead. Like, really close to dead. But let's see how it goes.
13 points of force.
Mm-hmm.
And another 13 points of force.
Okay. He starts to laugh. And I have to roll a dice to see if this works. So just bear with me, folks.
Could you check the Discord chat when you get the chance?
I can check the Discord chat. Please, we're about to take a break after this round.
That's what it was regarding, so never mind.
Yep, cool. All right. I figured it was as much because we've been going for a while. Okay. He laughs. From his eyes, there's this dark light. The blood is the same color as is the depth of his throat as he subtle casts a spell.
I can't counter it even if I wanted to. I used my reaction already.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll do it.
Sloan counterspells. from
Oh,
the
and
ceiling.
Tig will counter spell.
He seems to be rapidly getting healthier. Healing.
Cool.
We will be right back to see how this turns out. I hope you guys are enjoying the combat. It is stressful because I actually don't want to kill them. I want them to win, but I'm also playing this guy like he wants to kill them. So we'll see how this goes.
All he has to do is hit me one more time and I'll die.
Hit me,
Same,
baby,
baby.
one more time. Alright, we'll be right back. Hey guys, and welcome back to Roll for Damage. We are bit over halfway through our episode of The Scales Above, where the party is just putting a beat down on Sam, but Sam is also putting a beat down on the party, and he's just about to absolutely cut loose because he's sick of all their shit. He just cast a spell which lets him heal a bit, so we'll see how that goes.
Still has disadvantage on everything, right? Isn't he still old?
Nope, not anymore. That was part of the spell he cast.
Yeah.
Cast wish, damn it.
Basically.
Basically. So, if I remember correctly, we had Nia's turn, then his turn. He is going to step back and sweep his blade, and it's going to cut every single person on this level.
Includes Sloane's little arm sticking through the
Because you guys are upstairs on the second floor currently. So that'll be Tamel, Auric, Nia. Sloan, you're on the roof, so I'm not counting you. He's like just cutting laterally across. And Yarko, who is preparing somewhere else. Yeah, he's coming out in a
Poor
second.
Yako.
He has a thing that he's been doing, and you might like it. You might not like it. You might be like,
I
why?
hope he's bringing out the gun.
He's bringing out the gun, but he has to do something else for it.
I'm never going to
this
forget
bad guy,
Yako's
I
got a
cast
gun.
Yeah, I cast gun. Yeah, Harry Potter solves a lot of problems with a... Never mind. That is a interesting short story about that. Right. What the fuck was I doing? That's right. Math.
You were killing us all.
Yes, I have to do math with it though. Okay. So, against Auric. Oh no, I've crit you.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
Against
That.
Nia.
No.
Oop.
Can't do the really cool thing.
Dropped a dice, you fucking heathen.
I did, but I've also rolled really high, so that's going to hit you. Against Tamel.
I
Tamel has been crit. And against...
No,
yeah,
no.
okay.
Disadvantage
No,
against Tamel
wait.
since you can't see him.
Nope.
wait,
And-
wait. Did the thing you told us
Yeah, okay.
happened right before we went back happen?
Yeah, I'm about to. Just a second.
I'm sorry, don't kill my dad.
Papa.
Oh, okay.
I
Papa,
asked
no.
for one thing, and that's Tamel to live.
Papa, can you hear me? Alright,
Was just
Papa.
about to start singing that.
Only decent dad I've
do
ever
not die.
had. Only good dad I've ever had, man.
you each take the following amount of damage.
I can't wait to die. Only 9? Only
Hold
9?
up. Jesus.
You guys are either so excited to die or you're just so excited for him to give you a number.
How else are you
9
supposed to deal with the
plus-
anxiety for it?
You each take 25 points of damage. Okay.
I'm unconscious.
I'm waiting for the butt.
Yeah. We don't always
And-
do unconsciousnesses. We'll let you hero point to stay awake. So what's going to happen is, as you guys like see this, and you have all decided that you could escape and run away and let these guys go, but I specifically asked if you're going to fall back or heal. You're just going to try to finish him off, and you were like, "Our lives are less important than knocking this guy down."
He wouldn't be able to come get us. Are you kidding me there, Nova? No.
Well,
he would
anyways,
come get us.
Maybe, but you might be more strong by that time. So,
Nope.
everyone,
not that more strong.
Everyone, upon taking this
20
hit,
damage every turn,
does gain a hero point. If you didn't have a hero point, you have 1. So, I'm going to roll on the critical table for Nia.
Let's go.
It's slashing damage to the chest. Let's see
Uh-oh.
how
Sending
this...
good thoughts. Good vibes.
I'm having deja
Sending
vu
good
to
thoughts,
season 1, guys.
D10
Guys are-
to the chest. It said D10 to the chest.
You gonna cook my lungs again? Let's go.
Lung. That's what's for dinner.
That's...
You cut my arm off?
Arm, it's what's for dinner.
Stab it!
This is what Tig's mind.
Stab it!
Do you know what I realized? You were stunned for a round and still made attacks. So...
No, no.
Weren't you stunned from the haste?
Yeah, and then he walked over and hit me a couple times because he hit me with what I thought was a legendary action, and then he went again.
Okay. In any case, it doesn't matter. So you're about to be stunned anyway. With your is fine. With a vile tearing noise, the skin on the target's chest comes away with a revealing a red rune of muscle. The targets make a Constitution test, or you suffer 2 con damage and you're stunned for 1 round. So
That good old-fashioned con damage.
save, yeah.
Okay, and what's the DC?
It is 1 second. It's at the top of this page. It is 18.
I'm
that's
confident in that.
Even Aura could make that.
24.
Cool. So you're not stunned. You haven't got the permanent, but you're pretty hurt.
Wait, am I I'm down, aren't I?
Well, I said you can spend your hero point to stay awake through this if you want.
That's a spend, not a burn, right?
Spend, not a burn.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll do that. Does that just put me at 1?
Doesn't put you at 1. You're still like at 0. You're just not falling unconscious. You just can fight through the oh god, my organs.
How,
on the
do,
floor.
well, how does... Am I still making death saves?
Yeah. You're just
Okay.
not falling over.
Okay, well, no, I've got an idea. I'm gonna be okay, I think.
Sean, are you at 0?
No, you only dealt 25 damage, right?
Yeah. Oh, you got healed before after you took the big
I
one as
also
well.
forget he's not squishy.
I also wouldn't have died before. That would have been close. Been very close.
There's a yelp from the room behind you, Sean. Blood starts leaking out of the door.
Oh no!
And at the end of the hallway, Yarko kicks open the door, and he has a teleportation circle drawn out on the ground, and he's holding a rifle. But you guys are all in the way. He won't say anything because it's not his turn. The person whose turn it is Auric. What you doing, buddy? So after you is now Yako.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah. Okay, I have to decide between 2 different things. Either okay. We need to get away. But he's gonna chase us, so I need to stop him from chasing us. Auric is going to look at Sam. What is he doing right now? I mean, I don't mean for like mechanical purposes, like just what is Sam's state?
He's laughing maniacally because he cast a spell and then he slashed out at you. And every time he laughs, like blood bubbles out of his mouth. There's that dark glowing and it's like splashed across his chest. He looks insane. but the skin on his face, which was all like sinking and stretching and going all desiccated, is filling back out and looking very healthy. His wounds are closing up.
Okay. So I would like to burn my hero point to, if you allow it, restore my 9th level spell slot and be able to cast Wish on this fucker.
Yeah, okay. What are you doing?
So I'm going to be manipulating the Wish spell into a form of a time-based sequester spell.
Okay.
Where I am going to basically put Doctor Strange style trap Sam in a time loop.
I'm going to attempt to counterspell. I rolled a 2.
Okay, good, because I would have just reactioned to make him fail it. But he failed it, so I don't have to do that.
That's me, Noric.
I know, because I am a godling. Auric will look at Sam, though, as he's doing this and say, you so desperately wanted to destroy the gods, and you forsook those you love around you. Didn't even have the courtesy to ask me if I'd like to help. And for that, in your crimes against my friends, you will suffer for eternity. And I will wish for him to be stuck infinitely in his aging, de-aging loop that he has just put himself in, where he feels the effects, the full effect of time ravage, and then it's reversed, and then he feels the full effect of time ravage for the rest of eternity until he, and this is what will end his sequestrament, is when he feels remorse for the sins he's committed.
Damn.
I'm going to explain what happens in just a second. You have... I'm going to allow a bit of free movement here, so it's not quite turn order, but it's still Yaku that's getting priority here. So Yaku is out. Get Tamel to the boat, now! And duck! Do you duck?
Yeah. Auric will immediately duck and help Nia as well.
There's this... As this gun draws in ambient magical energy from the air and fires around. Your time bubble springs up as you guys fall back, crawling away. And it's like a 10-foot radius. And Sam is saying that he ages, de-ages, and comes charging you, and then the magical round hits him in the face and just takes his head clean off. Then he flashes back 6 seconds, aging, de-aging, coming after you, head off. Ad infinitum.
So he can't even be remorseful because he dies within that that time loop every time.
He remembers the previous time loop. He is there every time. He knows what's going to happen, and he can't dodge it. He can't change it. You watch him try to jump to the side, and the bullet just comes in at the angle and hits him. Like it hits it just spawns now at the edge of the time loop. Hits him, and it's always hitting him no matter what he does. And then you end up, even after like 30 seconds, there's no sound coming out of it, but you see him yelling at you. Not quite sure what it's for. Maybe Sloan will tell. Make a perception check, Sloan, because you got.
I was going to say I can read lips, but I'm also on the roof.
While Sloan is well, you're peeking in.
Yeah, yellow shake. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? You guys,
I want to help Nia up at that point, and then I want the two of us to go get to Mel and join Yako, if Nia wants to come that way.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is this time stop there's no way to kill him like permanently inside. He's just gonna keep reliving
Just
it.
keep looping.
Suppose if he ever feels remorse, he'll immediately die.
Well, the bubble will stop, so the bullet won't go, so he'll just come out and just be like, oh, it's been 50,000 years. I've gone insane 6 times and come back. What the fuck?
But I've developed empathy in that time.
But you still cast the thing, so it's 30 days until he dies.
Yep.
So he's got 30 days from the point of remorse.
30 days to make amends.
Yep.
I think Nia, she will go with you, but she will turn and pause, like while she's just like holding in her fucking innards.
Yeah, and he would just help you up
Shakily.
if you're able to, yeah.
Shakily put a hand in her pocket and take out the coin Sam gave her and toss it on the ground at towards like the edge of the time loop before turning on her heel and going to follow work down the hall because there's a dad that needs a heal spell.
You see, in like one of the time loops, he just bends over, picks up the coin, dies, and he just like just looks at it for a couple times. Like he can't do anything about it. Like he sees it and it frustrates him that this is, for a person that's always in control, he has no control.
Yep. Oh wait, fuck. No, I just realized Nia would not go with you. Not
I
yet.
was just going to say, because you want to grab Aaron, probably.
Aaron's body is on the other side of that time loop.
I can heal Tamel.
You can quite easily, with your wings.
Yeah, well, I wanted to. Do I
down.
have a chance? Do I have a chance to just vamp myself with a cure wound so I don't die? I am still
Yeah,
making
that's
death
fine.
saves.
You can do that.
technically.
So
Cool. Yeah,
you will
because
fly
I need to go
up
get a Goliath's
and
body.
heal yourself and get him to the other side. Now, while you're doing that, you're getting Tamel.
Yeah, I'm going to rush into the room to get Tamel and cast a healing word on him.
Okay. Tamel runs towards the teleportation. So this building is coming down. Mostly,
Sloane's riding the building.
partly because of Sloane's killing the roof, partly because Sam's killed the top floor, and then you've got Tig and Payne downstairs just taking out every support structure they can find. So, I'm going to see if the building stays up. It's going to get worse every turn. We're just going to see how it goes.
Tamel's healed for 15 hit points.
Well, the building falls over. So, I'll give you this, all right? I'll say in this... I rolled so badly for you. So, good for the story, I guess. You managed to grab
Mine's
Tamel.
bad for us, good for the story.
Because
I
I
like
think-
this.
You're going to grab
Yeah, right.
Tamel and like waddle him towards the teleportation circle. Near you get the body, you're back in the air. And Tig, you are just laying into Payne downstairs. I'll get back to you in a second. As through the hole in the roof, they can see you, Nia.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Auric, are you going to bamf out with them, or are you going to let Yako and Tamel go and you stay here and get out the building yourself? Because it is literally falling. Like, you're watching the hallway collapse in front of you. You with them, or just gonna, like, bamf yourself out?
I'll probably bamf myself out so I know at least that I'm still nearby if I need to help them. So I won't go through the teleportation circle because I don't know where they're going. I will bamf myself to safety outside of the building, but I'm going to stay around so I can help them if they need it.
Okay. Yeah, there's just this big circle of light and a little crackle of energy, and they're gone.
I'm assuming they are going back to the boat or somewhere safe.
We'll see.
Yako did say to get Tamel back to the boat, so that seems context.
Okay, so
clues.
Yaku's probably bringing. We'll
Did I say
get. We'll,
did I say
they'll
get back to the
where
boat
they're
or
going.
get him out? I
Yeah.
can't remember.
You said get
He
back
said-
to the
he said
boat.
get back to the boat.
I say boat because that's just the way I think.
That means out for Tamel.
Yeah,
or,
when
for Yako.
I think of Tamel's voice, it's say boat because he always says boat, and that gets me into it. So then when I'm talking to you, like, Hey, Ulrich, how's the
Yeah.
boat life day going? Like shit. But anyways, it's fine.
Or would just shout for Nia to get out and then himself start heading out.
Teleport out. You teleport out. Nia watches an entire building collapse. Tig.
So I guess Sloan doesn't have to dig through anymore. She just falls through.
That's true.
Yep, totally riding this like a wave.
Tig, you take 22 points of damage as he swings up at you. And you can see that there's a crack across his chest where you've smashed him a couple times with a glowing crystal inside. There's like a swirling energy that every now and again forms like a face which like pushes against the edge of the crystal.
Oh, there you are.
What would you like to do?
Come outside and go play.
Oh god. Okay, so you're going to try to crack that open with your hammer?
Oh yeah, I'm
The
gonna crack
building
him
is
like an
falling
egg.
down around you.
I'm gonna crack
Pish
him like
posh,
an egg
she's
in the
a
direction
barbarian.
of the door.
Okay.
Basically,
So-
All the
just
damage she'll take will
door
be
is
haste.
over
It'll be
there,
fine.
Smack
As
him in
he-
that
Bat.
direction.
As he stands up, smack, and he just goes flying towards the door. Make your attack roll. If you get high enough, you'll crack his chest open and can get your hands on that crystal.
19 on the dice, not bad. And the other dice, that'd be no on the second dice.
Yep, well, you still hit on the first one.
Yes.
You're rolling
take
with
it.
advantage from your reckless or no?
No,
Was that
I
what that
forgot
was?
to
Was that-
roll.
Okay, it's alright, don't. It's fine. So, roll damage. Jurassic Park, eh? Okay.
Sorry, it plays in my head when you're like roll damage, and I'm just like, yes, I get to do things.
Sure.
8, 16, 32 damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll again for the second hit? Because I did not roll at advantage,
No, it's fine for
but
now.
I didn't announce. Yeah.
He is on his back, chest cracked open. I'll let you, not at advantage, you can make one attack to try to wrench that puppy out.
I believe in you, Tig.
Yeah.
You got this.
You have emotional advantage.
Hell yeah.
Aww, emotional advantage. You're like, there you are. Take play with you now.
Oh god.
I'm gonna use Tig arm
Mm-hmm.
and tell come on, let's go do this properly. 15 on the dice, which would take that up to 31.
Yeah. Yeah. You are not the person to fight this guy. Okay, continue. You got your hand around it. Just make a strength check to see if you, and you're raging, so it's automatically advantage to wrench it
Okay.
out.
2 dice. 17.
17.
Yeah.
Still really good. we like 7 on a
I
check.
rolled
A
below
17 is
10.
good.
Rolling
Okay.
below 10 is bad for me.
Get your hand around it, and with a wrench you pull it out and hold it in the air.
Hell yeah.
As you're not outside really yet. It was just towards the door. The building falls on you.
Oh no.
And Sloan falls on you.
And Sloan. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's not as bad as a building collapsing on a person.
It's bad for Tig.
I mean, isn't Tig raging?
Yeah, she'll take half damage. There's still a lot of damage.
It's still a lot of damage.
You have like 200 health. You'll be fine.
20d6, no big deal.
I rolled 50 on 20d6. That's terrible.
Low.
That's
You
really
only
low.
rolled 50?
Yeah, so it halved
So
to
you-
There were a
25.
lot of
not
ones
bad.
and twos in that.
Yeah.
Did it.
Fucking
I'm pretty sure-
Fucking pain hit you for
Yes.
harder than the goddamn building. All right.
Pretty
There were
sure
only
like
4 of
seven-
those rolls that were higher than a 3.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the average of that is like 80, 90 damage. Like, yeah, okay, cool.
Definitely.
Okay,
Wow.
so You're fine apparently. Fuck the dice. When they hit the squishies, they're like, "Let's roll super high." When it's against you, they're like, "Ah, 1s and 2s." We feel sorry for them.
They want to make me look good.
So,
Okay.
what are you gonna do with this crystal in your hand?
I'm under a building right now, so I'm gonna emerge from the building.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. You're under a building.
Yeah.
You still got the crystal, but it takes you a good few rounds to get out. At which point, the party can be you can land, lay Aaron's body down. Sean, you walk up. By Sean, I mean Auric. Shannon, you find Oral Sloan like stumbling out of the wreckage.
My cloak still fly.
You can if you want to. You could just jump up and fly over.
Yeah, and just be like, yeah. Just like, who's the Marvel character that does that? Is it Scarlet Witch or is
Yeah.
it Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Well, I think both of them do it.
Both of them do. Yeah.
Everyone fucking
totally.
flies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just to
Be right back.
move faster.
Okay. I'm going to change this music because it's way too fast for this.
Yeah, Auric and Nia are cut up.
Yep. As you sit there, can I get you guys to make perception checks?
Oh, I rolled a 23 earlier. Could I see?
Oh,
what...
to read Sam's lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he saying? You can message me if you want.
Okay.
But I'll roll another perception for this.
I rolled 10.
Ew, I rolled a 9.
I got a 12.
I've used up all my good rolls apparently, because now my dice hates me.
Ah, fuck.
But now he can't. He's stuck in a loop.
Yeah, okay.
He's repairing, then going back, then repairing, then going back. So it's fine.
Okay.
You can tell the party what he said in a minute.
Yeah,
I'll
I
show
was
you.
planning on it.
Okay, so as you all gather around Aaron's body, and then Tig pulls herself out the rubble, holding a crystal in her hand, which contains the soul of someone.
Ta-da! I did it. I
What
got
did you
something
do?
sparkly. I don't know who that was. They were like covered in metal and stuff, but they were really fun. They kind of
was-
sucked. They weren't very strong.
That was pain.
That was pain. Oh. Pain not very strong.
Pain made the rose in my hair.
But Tig made it better. Tig also made it with love.
So did he.
Once upon a time, yeah.
Did you
So
take
look what
that?
I have now.
Did you also make a perception check before, Shelby?
Oh, no.
He wasn't here when you asked for it.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, actually, that wasn't bad for Nia's normal perception skills. That is a solid 14.
Okay.
She normally does so much
You got
worse.
the highest of all of us.
Oh my
It
god,
is-
really?
Yeah.
It is very early in the AM. After all this happened, because you went out and came back and whatnot. And,
Yeah.
And then
I had a hot
someone-
date and then it got ruined, so.
Yeah. The sun's not quite coming up, but the morning breeze that rolls in off the ocean pushes all the dust away, and in the distance you see sails. And they bear the flags, the symbols of different nations of your friend Saren's Northern Alliance, coming to help get the last survivors out of Etradale.
Do I recognize? I'm looking for 2 particular symbols on those sails, and I think you know exactly the ones I'm looking for.
I think, but so everyone in the audience can hear. Could you say them?
Aaron's tribe and Nia's tribe. Or Nia's clan, I guess.
They are there. You have maybe 5 hours, 6 hours until they arrive.
So Nia, when she put Aaron's body down, she's just sitting like on her knees, just beside it. Him. Should call him a him.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got the diamonds in her hand, but she hasn't begun drawing out the necessary components. And she just says, "Is it selfish? Take him away from whatever he's been given. The peace he's finally been given."
Your little kitty, who flapped its way out of the building before it fell down.
Oh, good.
Just sort of trots over and like pushes its head against your hand as you're kind of like rolling the, like, you know how people like roll dice in their hand? Like I imagine you're doing that with diamonds, like deciding what to do, and it just kind of like pushes its head against your hand to like get attention and pets.
I think she'll kind of absent-mindedly scritch, but she's not giving very full attention. Like, you know, like when you're like doing something and your cat comes up and you just kind of like, all right, let me keep doing what I'm doing. That's kind of what she does. But, you know, less nonchalant, I guess.
Make a wisdom check.
Check. Ooh, it's gonna be nasty.
Well, it's a religious thing, so it's wisdom.
13.
Okay. The cat glows a little bit gold. Puts out a little bit of sunlight. And you get a flash in your mind of Aaron standing on a mountainside somewhere. Nothing you recognize. There is a flight of winged humanoids, I should say, overhead, bigger than humans. And they circle around. One lands near him, puts his arm around him, and like makes this like sweeping motion. And you can see the little halo around this winged humanoid.
Does Aaron look content? Or just...
He's on the side of a mountain, fresh air, no stress, no worries. Big smile on his face.
She just repeats, "Is this selfish?"
Nia, I'll take a walk over and give her a gentle hug from behind. Just from one person who has lost their loved ones to another, it's not selfish to want it, but knowing where they are and knowing what they have, if that's peace and that's what you wanted, then it might be a little selfish to take that away, especially since nature happens. You know? And
This wasn't nature.
no, but all life has to end at some point.
This wasn't supposed to end then.
How do you know that? Are you nature? You don't get to make that choice. None of us do. The only thing you get to do is choose to keep loving him, even though you start the next journey without him. It's natural to be sad, but not because of the fact that the person has died, just because of the life that you saw before they died. So all you need to do is turn over new page for adventure, keep reading, and
I don't. Tag! I don't want an adventure. I don't want a new chapter. I just want quiet. Peace. I never wanted any of this.
you want to go be with him?
I'm not going where he is. I will never see where he is. And she goes into, I'm going to say this was in her boot because this is probably the easiest way to explain why it's not fucked up from how messed up she gets. She takes out a very worn and like bit crinkled, tear-stained piece of paper. And it's folded. And she unfolds it, and it is a very old charcoal drawing. And it is the page, just the only page she kept out of Aaron's journal outside of his ramblings.
Oh,
And it was specifically a picture he drew of both of them. Even if it was him saying it. Aaron would have done anything to bring me back.
Or Orc would, after spending a little bit of time leaning against Sloane, would come back to this. The nature of resurrection is consensual. Souls have a choice in the matter. You would not be forcing him back.
that's true.
I'm gonna roll a dice real quick. All right. I think fairly wordlessly, Nia starts drawing lines in the dirt. And she's going around in a motion that I think Oric was alive when we resurrected Leif.
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to how we flavored that resurrection.
Okay.
And she places the drawing as her offering. Because you have to give something, you have to offer something to the soul. I remember that.
What type of resurrection spell is this?
This is the resurrection spell. This is the seventh level resurrection spell that consumes 1,000 gold's worth of diamonds, restores all body parts and mortal wounds. Neutralizes any poison, cures normal diseases that the creature had when it died.
Okay.
The creature returns to 1 hit point and suffers a few penalties because of the strain of the resurrection.
Okay. I am currently finding my resurrection rules. I believe they're pinned in our chat.
Mm-hmm.
Looking
I
in
do
the wrong
believe
chat.
it is. I do believe it is. You must make an offering of some kind to the soul
And that affects
will.
the DC.
Yeah. But Nia only has one thing to offer, but it is the last piece of errand she has, so I hope that it'll count for something.
Okay.
You have your love too.
Yeah,
That's
but I don't
two
want
things.
Yeah. You get a Disney movie about this.
Okay.
Orc will tap his staff as he sees her tracing the spell, and the dodecahedron at the top opens, and those lines of possibility spew out, and Orc will offer fortune's favor to her in this effort.
Need to also check one thing.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding my own notes on this, which is good. Ooh. It's alright, I'm sure I can make it up. That's right. I remember how this works now. Okay. What are each of you offering? Is there any other offerings people want to make? While you haven't been necessarily a big part of this guy's life, you have been more or less on an adventure that he has very much helped you on your way with his writings.
Do the offerings get consumed? Or is it just like
They can do. Why?
Please don't offer the sword.
Sorry, I chopped your head off. That's what I
You
was.
can offer your sincere apologies.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a
Let's
trinket
get
from yourself?
confused.
It doesn't have to be the sword.
Yeah. Let's see.
I have one more offering. Which I had an idea.
I'll take a hand axe from my belt and just put it down and say, I am sorry for the pain that I caused you.
Okay. We're going to roll some dice. Does anyone else have anything they want to do? Teague's not really been involved in this guy life. It'd be one each though, so
Fuck.
yeah.
Damn it, I had a good one. Oh well, the drawing's better.
Oric will Oric, does Oric have the original journal?
You
No,
have
you made writings
demonic.
based on it.
No,
copy
he
of
has
it.
the demonic ramblings because I cut that
Yeah.
physically out of the journal. Like
Yep,
I cut
that's right,
those
that's right,
signatures out.
yeah.
Aaron's family has the rest, save for one page.
That's right. Correct. That's right. All right. So, Oric is not going to like. I don't think those pages are. Those were just making. Those are not a good offering. So Oric is actually.
I want to go back there.
Yeah. Oric is actually going to offer. He takes off his cloak, which is a cloak of protection, and he's going to wrap Aaron's body in it as Nia is completing the spell, and put a hand on the chest and just say, I didn't know you. I have read much of your affliction and suffering. I offer some protection. If you are to return, I will do what I can in my power for you and Nia to live a peaceful life away from this slaughter and suffering. If I do nothing else, I promise that.
Okay.
And I'll look up to Nia after saying that to the dead body.
So she's had tears in her eyes this entire time, and I think they finally kind of spill over at that.
Auric, make a Arcana check. Arcana because intelligence based and you're giving up a magical item which you offer protection with.
Okay, that is a 23.
Sloan, you found some wisdom in the past few weeks. Your axe was an offering, such knowing that you caused harm and that you wish to give it up. You may make a wisdom check. If you have a bonus to insight, I would also allow that.
I have a very good bonus to insight.
Do that.
Rather do that than a straight.
Insight's
check.
wisdom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure insight's wisdom.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. 8.
Okay. Shelby, your offering was one of love. I will make it a persuasion.
Persuasion.
Well, deception didn't feel fitting.
No, I'm not lying to him.
Come back, everything's
Damn.
fine, I promise.
29.
Okay. You're the one doing the spellcast here? Okay. I'll roll a dice. See what happens. The offerings are consumed. And the dust and smoke that is still moving around from the destruction of the tavern and everything that's been going on blows across this small gathering and blinds you all for a moment. And when it clears, there is a solar angel standing there with the ghostly ethereal form of Aaron as a golden glowing picture of perfect health, but not all there. And he smiles down at you, Nia. And then to all of you. Thank you all for trying and keeping her safe. Nia, not that I don't want to be with you, but I lived my life and I had my time. And I will see you again.
You won't. You don't understand. You won't.
I don't understand. I've been on the other side of this for a long time. I've seen a lot.
Going to hell, Aaron. You're not going to see me.
You are standing with an angel, a soul, a fae, a godling, and the aspect of another god. If anyone can fix this problem for you, your friends can.
Please don't go.
I've been here the whole time. And he looks down at the cat. I can see you. I'm with you. But I'm safe. And I'm happy. And family members that I'd lost, friends that I haven't seen, they're there with me. Fresh air in the mountains. That's all I wanted. Apart from having you there with me. It's not goodbye forever. Just goodbye for now.
I don't know where I'm going to go.
He sort of turns, as he turns, he sort of like just becomes this golden glowing mist and then like re-solidifies. This ship's coming. Take one, get away from here. You don't have to fight this fight any longer. You've done so much.
Is he incorporeal or is he solid?
I guess you'll find out if you reach out and touch him.
She's gonna try and hug him.
He hugs you back.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is. If I just stayed home.
And then what?
This would have. Maybe they never would have taken you. Maybe you never would have been involved. Sloan wouldn't have taken the sword. I'm
Auric,
sorry.
in your experience, does fate work that way? Does making one different decision account for all the things that follow it?
No, that is not the calculus.
My time could have come at any point. You know what I got to do? I got to spend years with you. Happy, free. Yes, it's been hard and you've been fighting and it sucks. But you have years ahead to be happy and free. Use them.
She just, sorry. I think she just finds herself looking down at the ring Mephistopheles put on her hand. I'll try. I promise I'll try.
And he hugs you. You just kind of feel the solidity fade away until the angel is standing there and he reaches out to put a hand on your shoulder and you hear this pure high-pitched ringing in your head. And he's gone, but all your wounds are closed. Any ability score damage, any missing limbs that have ever happened to you, everything is set back to day one of your campaign here. anything that feels like it was weighing you down, you feel just a little bit lighter. You're still sad, but just you got a touch of not a prayer to a divinity, like a piece of a divinity has touched you and lifted your spirit a little bit. And he brought Aaron here to say goodbye. With work. We will see you soon, child. As he steps out of the circle, he just disappears.
I think Nia just finds herself. I imagine that, like, when Aaron was gone, she was just faced with that line of ships on the horizon. And that's what she just finds herself staring at.
Okay.
Or Oric would step over to Nia and put a hand on her shoulder of comfort, sort of almost coming between her and the horizon for a moment to break that sight, and say, I will keep my promise. You and Aaron will know peace. Find me in a few hours by the boat. I have another gift for you. So you will not live those days alone. And Oric will walk away with a smile.
And then there were 3.
I'll take Oric's place where he just walked away in front of Nia. I will spend every day from now until my end making right for what I did. I will help in any way that I can so that you can be with him. It is not the end. I think you're muted.
Am I? Hello?
Yeah.
You just talked
Now
too
you're good.
quietly. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
I saw
Shelby
your lips
is
moving.
like
Shannon can't
fighting
read lips.
tears. She says, Sloan, can you make me a promise?
Anything.
Don't destroy yourself to atone. And don't let that sword destroy you. I don't want to lose another one.
I promise. And there's no hesitation when she says that. And she even says it with a little bit of a smile.
How long do you... I imagine that Nia's not sleeping tonight.
Nia's,
She's
I
probably
think,
just gonna-
going to be preparing a body, I think, because she knows Aaron's clan is coming.
So the rest of you will... How long will you sit with her before you go to bed?
Yeah, you tell me when you need to be by yourself. Until then, I will stay with you.
Can you help me move him to the dock?
Of course. And very gently. Carry him to the dock.
Okay. Unless there's something specifically that you want to do, Tig, I'll say that Nia spends the night preparing the body and then sitting with it until the ships arrive / the sun rises.
I was actually going to go around the town on my own, finding the nicest flowers and some wires and stuff like that, and wrapping them around my branches and stuff like that, trying to make just a little something nice for him. Like I'm not even going to consult the party. I'm just going to, when Auric leaves, I'm going to up and leave, and then bring it back to the dock when I find them later.
There is one thing that I think Nia would do, and specifically search Tig out for.
Mm-hmm. And say that before she leaves, you can call her back and just be like, oh, come here.
She would ask you to help her find some forget-me-nots. Nia has worn forget-me-nots in her hair since the very beginning of the campaign, and it's because they are Erin's favorite flower.
You can spend the night finding forget-me-nots. Okay. The night passes. Tig will return at sunrise with about 1,000 forget-me-nots, because as we've seen in the past, when you tell Tig to do something, she just does it until she can't do it anymore.
That I'm literally, if you guys have seen Hunger Games and how they did the scene with Rue,
yeah,
that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, Tig's done that, but now it goes like around like this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eventually, I imagine Sloane will get sleep, but it won't be the full 8 hours rest. You'll have to take a nap after a bit later.
That's fine.
Auric. It's early morning.
Mm-hmm.
You've woken up, you've prepared your spells, you sent me a message, I know what you're doing. Currently, Nia is alone on the dock, body prepared. I'll say that Tig has dropped the flowers off and then left, like, it's prepared nicely, but she's giving you some time alone. Yeah. It's just you and her.
Auric would approach and go on the other side of his body and sort of sit down on the dock with her. It's quite beautiful.
When Erin and I first met, we were in this port town, and it was spring, and there was a really big field of wildflowers. He taught me how to make a daisy chain.
That reminds me of when my daughter was young. She liked marigolds.
It's a strong flower. You know what they mean, right?
I'm afraid I don't, actually.
Marigolds are heart flowers. They're a sign of inner strength.
We all need that now.
That's why you give them to people when they're sick.
And she would always give them to me when I was working. Suppose I didn't give enough attention to that. But like your life now, we have an opportunity to be better and do better, and or I do. And I don't want you to be alone. You deserve peace and deserve to leave this hell on earth. So I have something for you. Piece of your hair, if you will.
I think she pauses for a minute, because that's like such an Auric request. But then she'll take out a dagger and like cut off a little of her hair and hand it over.
He'll stand up, and the hair will begin to float in his hand. And his book comes out and turns to a page. It's actually not even his book, it's a different book where he would have found and manipulated this spell. And the hair goes forward out from his hands, and over the hair starts to layer platinum scales over and over and over and over and over again until it creates a humanoid-sized, for lack of a better way to put it, egg. And you would begin to feel the soul of your brother. As a manipulation of the clone spell rapidly through the use of chronomancy happens before us. You feel it leave your body and join with a new one within this egg.
As you sit there after about 4 or 5 minutes, the egg shudders, cracks, and out steps Sabrath. Fully dressed, because
Thanks for
I
that
don't think you
clarification.
need a naked
Yeah.
brother in front of you.
No,
He's got a weird platinum scale like shirt, that's long shirt that comes with this. But Nia, before it fully hatches, like before he's there, Oric would go over and give Nia a hug and say, "I'll leave you to your brother."
Something strange happens here. You feel a crack on your finger.
What?
Your-
A crack on my finger.
A crack on your finger. Your brother is wearing a matching ring, but they're both broken.
Is this the which ring?
Mephistopheles' ring. Because Contract is very confused right now. What the fuck is going on? Because technically, it's a clone of you, shaped into your brother, who's a guy, and he made a deal for a wife, and the contract, devil contract, is very specifically worded.
They are.
It's not fallen off, it's not come off completely, but the shine of it is kind of gone. It looks like it looks like an old tarnished ring now. The gemstone has no luster. As Oric leaves, your brother embraces you.
But say she fucking hugged him, man.
And I'll let you have, while everyone else catches up on their sleep, you get to just sit there and talk with your brother for the next few hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of catching up to do. Holy shit. Does he have Auras? Does Nia not feel the presence of that?
You
of
have
the-
no presence in you. Sabrath has it.
She is relieved.
The first ships start to pull in, and you start hearing someone yell out, "Nia! Nia!" And just your dad comes fucking running through the street. "We've got to get you out of here. Pain is coming, and so is Pestilence, and so is Sam. The Bastard Five will be..." And then he starts looking around at the half-destroyed thing, and this, like, small piece of building left standing with a bubble in it, with a dude just getting his head blown off. He's like... And then he turns to see Sabrath, who he didn't recognize. He thought Sabrath was dead. He just saw you and just thought you were some random person. And he just falls to his knees and takes both of your hands and just squeeze, like, hurts you, like, squeezing so tight.
Nia is so conflicted right now. because she has never seen her father this way.
I couldn't lose another one of you. You have to get out of here. And how? How is he back?
Nia is going to go into her pocket, like into her satchel. She's going to take out the platinum scale that she whittled down into a medallion that has a half-finished carving of a symbol of Bahamut on it.
Hmm?
I found the body of Bahamut.
His eyes, wide and teary, are looking at you.
And he gave Severith an Norse back. He's with him now.
And you're okay with this, son? And Sarah just nods with a little smile. I came to help get everyone out of here. As many survivors as we could, but please don't stay here.
I can't leave yet.
But you will leave.
She looks back at the prepared body before she says, once he's home.
The priests on the island say pestilence will be here in a matter of hours.
Have I seen the Aaron's clan ship dock yet?
It is going to be here in minutes.
She just looks off, spots the ship, and says, I'll be gone by then.
Okay. The ship arrives. And people are coming off the ships. They start gathering people up. They're not really paying attention to you yet. And
I'm very specifically looking for Aaron's parents and his brother.
the brother is what you see. And he sort of looks at you and then sees this weird gathering around the body that you've laid out very nicely, and he walks over. What is this?
I wanted to make sure he went home.
He crouches down and just pulls the shroud away from the face, touches his brother on the head. This might not make my parents happy, but thank you. And he shakes your hand, like wrist to wrist, clasping you tightly, and scoops up his brother's body. I will make sure this gets home to my family.
Good.
And he makes his way onto the boat. The way he talked to you, can you just make an insight check? I imagine it's not hard to figure it out, but
Neo's not good. Okay, never mind. That's a 19. Fuck, that's 19 minus 2, so 17.
the brother has more or less forgiven you doing this, showing the care, everything about it. He's good with you.
Nia doesn't expect the parents to forgive her. She just wanted the body to go home. Nia will probably ask Sabrith if he's going home to the clan.
Wherever you want to go, sister. Anywhere. Get out of here.
It's gonna be far away.
Fine by me.
Yeah. I think Nia will look for a ship heading to maybe one of the quieter places she'd seen in her time as a diplomat.
There's
know exactly
islands
where.
with like 100 people on it in the middle of nowhere you can go to. Just little
Yeah,
trading
just
stops.
like just a quiet place with right by the ocean.
As the last of the people start getting on the boats, the ground around you all starts to discolor. The buzzing of flies is in the distance. But one of the smaller sailboats, which would only fit like 5 to 10 people on it at best, which was sort of just hitched behind another ship and dragged this way. You and your brother get on. Your father stands at the edge of the boat that it's sort of hitched to and just looks down sheepishly. Is there room for a few more?
Does he have his
You probably have to stop by his house first, yeah.
So does he have his kid
Yeah, you
with
have to,
him right now?
You'd have to go stop by somewhere to pick him up, but you know, that can happen.
What's Sabrith's expression on the matter?
Just looks to you with a smile.
She just nods.
He jumps out of the boat. You unhitch it. And you're going to spend the next few weeks teaching your family how to sail because they're mountain people.
It's a good thing I spent time on a boat, absolutely working in the sails and not just being a translator or a diplomat. This is going to go terribly. I have -2 to wisdom. We're going to die.
You'll be fine. You can
Together,
still fly
though.
around.
Sabrith, you have better wisdom than me, right, buddy? Maybe.
So, as the last boat leaves that's here, and the ground under you all is discoloring and becoming, the stone is becoming soft, you feel your feet sink into it, and as you pull them up, it comes out with worm and beetles. And there's maybe 100 people left in the docks, waiting for the next set of ships. Auric, Tig, Sloane, you turn towards whatever's coming, draw your weapons, and wait. We're gonna wait till next time we play to see how that goes. That's the end of the session. Hope everyone had a good time.
Well
Yeah,
done. That was
very satisfying.
beautiful. That was beautiful.
My head hurts from crying.
Yeah, I was like, you spent like an hour and a half
Very
crying.
well
How are you
done.
feeling?
My head hurts, and I ordered food, and I've had a single bite of that food. So
Well, we are going to do a really fast hi, my name is, and a favorite moments. Just one for yourself, one for someone else.
My name is what?
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm here to help.
I will. Do you want to go first or last, Shelby, so you can take some time to put yourself back together? Or you just want to get everything done with?
I want to go last, please.
Okay, so we will start with Tig. Who are you?
Buddy, I'm Tig. I love leaves. I also played Tig. No, my name is Shro, or Sarah. I exist here and only here, not in the meat space. Because that's just how life be sometimes, I guess. I had a great time playing Tig, a little barbarian who's just doing her darndest to be here and be helpful, and provide some folksy wisdom and love people.
Don't lie to these people. You ain't little.
Yeah, okay.
Little in spirit.
Little in spirit.
Just saying, you're taller than a Goliath. You ain't little.
Emotionally, she's little.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a great time. But yeah, I'll be here this time next week, pretty much. I don't really do much else on the interwebs other than this, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, that's me. What did I do?
I was trying to unmute. We won't be here next week. We're having a break. Easter.
That's right. I'll be here the week after.
No, it's
that.
Easter, guys.
Yeah. So, all right.
Back
Next
at some
up,
point.
we'll go with the other person that didn't get a whole lot of time to do things tonight, but I thank very, very much for being here for so long. Sloan!
Oh wait,
That's
did Sarah do
me.
favorite moments?
Oh yeah, favorite moment.
Oh God, Sarah! It's your favorite moment. It was me, right? Just the whole time. You just love me. I got this for a reason, all right?
Thanks. I
you
love
can
that
see
the
it.
green screen's blocking it out
I
so you
know,
can't
right?
even see it.
It's like,
There
I
you
got
go.
nothing from you.
Nose ring. There you go.
We doing favorite moments for everybody or just
You
one?
and one other person.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want to steal the most magical moment away from the person who was literally it was there for, I won't say the whole end bit with Erin, even though it was absolutely gut-wrenching. I think my favorite moment for somebody else would probably be Sloane's epic fail.
Just bouncing off the roof. Oh
Yeah,
God! It's just
and
she
the
came in
moment
like
before
fucking
that.
Superman. I was like,
Yeah.
she's gonna wreck some shit.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, double
Little
twos
bit
on
before
advantages.
that.
It's
Just the tiniest
so
bit
rough.
before that. If he didn't answer my question, I don't know how to get down.
Oh.
That
was
whole
That was
thing
good.
there, just I needed that in my life. And I think favorite self would have to be the okay. Everybody, take your drinks, hide under tables, please. Excuse
That was
me, do
yeah.
what?
That was great.
That was really
Pocket
good.
apron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be my
Pocket
favorite
apron.
self moment.
Okay. Now it's Sloan.
Now it's Sloan. Hi, I'm Shannon. I've been Sloan this evening. Or morning, depending on where you are in the world. I am the community manager for Paradise Productions, also cast member. We have a long-term campaign on Monday nights. We'd love you to come and join us. We just started. We're going to episode 8. Yeah, episode 8
Yep,
on
episode 8.
Yep, episode 8 on Monday. So not just started, but catch it pretty quick. My favorite moment for myself was when Nia asked Sloan not to destroy herself in the moment, and immediately just being like, yeah, I promise, like, absolutely, I will do that. And when in the past, when anybody's ever said that, probably Nia said that, she's like, no, I have to make up for what I've done. But she's gained some wisdom in the past few days / weeks. So I liked that. For somebody else, I also really wanted to say the whole scene with Erin, because that was beautiful, but I will again save that for somebody else. I too liked Pocket Apron. That was fucking hilarious. Tig is just so, I just love the image of like Pain busting through the door, Tig taking one look and being like, okay, let's go everybody, pack up.
Yeah, I felt
It's
like
great.
it was very school teachers, like 1, 2, 3, look at me, everyone, we're leaving out the side, and I'm just like,
in an orderly fashion,
yeah.
There's
no
no
talking.
emergency.
Yeah,
And as kids would do, it's just everywhere.
The teachers
my
should surely
students.
know.
Yeah.
Not my students. No, they know how to do the emergency drills. But anyway, that's me.
All right, Sean.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sean. I'm the creative director over at Paradise Productions and the DM for our flagship show, Adrift in Aldalore. That is the show Shannon's referencing on Monday nights, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, if you want to check us out. Also, the VODs are uploaded quite efficiently by the lovely Shannon as well. So it's all the backlog is up there, and hopefully someday soon we'll have some shorter edited versions so that it's not full 3 hours you got to watch to catch up. As well as a podcast.
We also do the power. We do the power hour on Sundays where we
Yes.
recap, and so that's fun too.
Yes, we do, and it's very fun because Shannon and I just pick on each other, and it's very fun.
It's quite fun. Quite fun.
We were very silly 2 weeks ago, and it was very fun.
Oh my god, that VOD's up on our channel too. It was it was so silly.
But favorite moment for myself, I was just very happy to have the moments that Auric had with Nia tonight. Just generally, I'll say that was my favorite self, was having the right thing to say in those moments. I really enjoyed the very small conversation, but the flower conversation at the end there. And favorite moment for someone else, I'll also refrain from picking the obvious one, and say I just really enjoyed like Nia's quiet but confident behavior Nia had with like her father, with Aaron's brother, just like generally Nia being Nia in the end, and concluding those things in a confident but somber way.
Yes, chat, if you want to throw in your favorite moments, that would be great, as this is the last time that Shelby is playing with us. So we're about to go through her favorite moments. She is a busy little bee and can't comfortably make this every weekend. So yeah. Okay. Shelby, favorites and hellos and goodbyes.
So, hello, my name is Shelby, or Shibby Dibby Doo, or Whistle While You Work, or Shittoodles on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch respectively. I have a lot of names. I'm confusing. Sorry. I think my favorite moment for someone else, I think I have to just combine all three of the party. Like, I just have to say favorite moment for the entire party was how you all joined into the resurrection with the fact, like with Tig trying to give wisdom, and Auric and Sloan trying to give offerings, especially because none of you knew him on anywhere near the level Nia did. But like, he's been like the name on Nia's mind like since you met her, and it was very, very sweet to see the entire party try to get him back. And my favorite personal moment is I have kind of two, because that scene was gut-wrenching and it was incredibly hard to play through, but it was good. And it was a good closure for Nia to know where he was. But I think my favorite character moment was seeing Nia's just determination to break the brainwashing that Sam put her through. Because there were several times he said something and I could kind of feel her slipping back, and it just it's very nice to see her finally putting her foot down and like screaming, I don't want to be some tool anymore.
Sam definitely was a tool.
Well, he's now a tool in a time loop. So
Yeah.
that was also a badass way to take care of him.
Well, yeah. I like that ending because he's not gonna just go to
Never feel
hell and then
remorse.
rule a layer of hell.
That was another reason, for the record, why Neo wanted to expunge his soul record a little bit. That man's dangerous in lower planes.
So.
That man will just become a Baylor.
Hi.
That's true.
My name is Nova, or Nova1. I am the DM here. I run roll for damage. I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff with Paradise soon, as I work too much to functionally run this side of things as much as I do. So yes, my favorite moments. Tig and Sloane had a lot of funny moments, which I feel like were really needed to lighten up either the, oh god, murder man is here to murder, or, you know, sad stuff that was happening. And then, yeah, the conversations between Nia and Auric were really, really good. Really, really heartfelt. It was great role playing from both of you.
I was very happy to bring up my arbitrary flower flower meaning
Yeah.
knowledge for that. That was fun.
Yep. I remember for myself, I think I just liked the I mean, I kind of made it go a little bit faster than maybe one or two, but you guys have been here for 4 hours, so I was like, maybe I won't drag this one out too much. I liked the father coming and being like, I can't lose another kid, alright? Just get on the boat. And then just turning and being like, the fuck's this? What? What did you do?
I had a boyfriend. Sorry, Dad.
You were dating?
I'm like, Nia's like 23 at this point, I think, right? I think she's an adult now.
23, 24, yeah.
Still 12.
I also liked the whole scene with Aaron's soul coming in, being like, yeah, this ain't the end. It's cool. All good. So yes. Anyways, we'll call it there. We will quickly try to find someone to raid. My computer does what it needs to. So let's have a look-see. If anyone has any suggestions, you yell them out to me. I'll try. A King of Ruin is... Wait. What the hell? Oh, wow, my other computer is way back in the chat. I'm like, King of Ruin's no king at all. Like, what is this? What software are you using? OBS. Anyone got suggestions?
Oh no, not the unexpectables. Armin, I was doing a Greyhawk campaign. They're going
Panorama?
ARHMIN.
Sure. You are vouching for them? I will get
We just got a raid, so we're sending this raid along.
No love for the unexpectables. I mean, hi, we're actually about to
okay.
finish up. Thank you, second class elitists. I think we raided you last week or the week before.
Yeah,
you guys are great, but we're
let me
now.
defend myself here by saying that I normally advocate we raid for people with less than 100 people watching. You know.
Fair.
Yeah.
So
it's not no love for the unexpectables. We just want to give smaller streamers some love, okay?
Yeah. What's the person's name?
ARHMIN. I think it's just pronounced Armin, but I don't know.
Okay.
So if I mispronounce it,
they're
I'm
around
sorry.
the table and stuff. That's so cool. We're gonna start the raid now. Guys, wave, say goodbye, tell the chat you love them. Thank everyone for the raid. Thank you for the subs and the follows and the raids. You guys have been amazing. we're gonna miss you for the next couple of weeks, and we will hopefully see you when we return. That'd be really good. But yeah, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And
Swim.
You swim.